everyone be quiet whilst we listen.
Check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now.
Look, there's money on it.
Hello. We always do such great intros. I'm gonna cough. It's just hanging on. It's just hanging on.
I know, man. It's the worst.
It's this way.
Mine's like almost gone.
Stop it.
I swear we're not contagious. Your microphone's still muted.
It's like Pavlov's dog.
You're salivating?
No, it's whenever you cough, I cough.
That's not Pavlov's dog.
It's an auditory response, is what it is. That's what he was trying to prove with that. So, anyways,
actually, we could get into another discussion about that, but let's not.
No, let's not. Hi, everybody. We're here on a Sunday. It's been a decent week of reselling. Some other things have happened, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
If you've watched my Instagram, you've seen one of them.
What is wrong with people?
Oh boy. Anyways, we'll say hello to some people. Swamp Picker here early, 8:30. I like it.
Wow.
Not far behind was Super Fast Tortoise with this comment. Hi, Tortoise. Which he led with. Or ended with.
Okay.
So, what's going on? Anne's here. Hi, Anne.
Hello.
With the cat emoji, the orange cat emoji.
Hello, all cats. I'm
sure
not any yet.
I'm sure that you'll see one. Rachel's getting impatient 5 minutes ago. Can we get the show on the road? I've been waiting all day to hang out with y'all. Well, we like being punctual, so no. But thank you, Rachel, for stopping by. We appreciate it. Hi, Shorty. Thanks for coming in. Hello, Ed. What's happening? Christopher just says, yeah. I like it. First Impression Films in the house. What's happening? In the box in the garage. Hello, hello. Adam, we listened to the words written to us by Mr. Adam Picker. Happy Sunday. I like it.
Happy Sunday.
More people should listen to me. It works out for them. Doza's in the house. What's happening? Good evening. Karen's at the beach. Also good evening. Marketplace Boutique in the house. What's happening? Christopher says that was hilarious that your mailman took your trash. Yes.
I know, right?
Still can't get over that. Oh, man. Yeah.
Crazy.
So we'll talk about that after we're done getting through these. Another 2 rainy day for the flea market.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know.
The best Sunday we've had in the last month was when we had COVID. So it was like 81 and sunny all that day, and both of us were dying. So, doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Retrograde is high. People are nutty. Yes, it's true. Apparently, Adam is shipping trash through the mail. I'm not. I don't think it's going anywhere. There's no shipping label on it. So then Rosie's here. Hello, Rosie.
Rosa!
Was there flea market selling? No. Not today. It was miserable here. So
I loved it though.
Yeah,
I like it when it's like
cooling off a little
glum.
No, it's glum.
I love glum.
There you go. We've been talking about this all day, Ed.
I know. So I'm like really, really just wanting to get to 10,000 followers because I really just don't want to do reels. However, I did have a revelation today, and I am going to do reels. I actually won some doll furniture props off of an auction today for like super cheap, like $1. And I am going to start doing reels.
Yep.
Because I literally have gotten almost 100 followers just this weekend. So I am going to do reels.
Cheers. And I'm going to help.
Even though I don't want to.
Yeah.
I have a few ideas of what to do.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Send that rain here to the desert. We're drying up. We'll gladly send it there. No problem. No problem. And are you near the Nevada area? Because you got a bit of rain from what I saw in a box in the garage. I know it's in Nevada and more Las Vegas area. And whoo, they had a River Las Vegas behind the Ling and
Yeah.
Flamingo.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
insane.
It looks so terrible.
And so much garbage. So yeah, it was. The Las Vegas is squeaky clean right now. So I love the nice dark gloomy weather.
Me too.
Nah,
Love it.
Sunshine.
Today was like gloomy. It could have been a little more gloomy, a little more cold.
No.
And I would have like been loving it.
If it was the same temperature and the sun was out, I'd be happy. So, did you thank your mailman for taking the trash so you don't have to? No, we had to talk to him. I will tell you the whole story in a second. It's really funny, but you get more followers with the reels. You do.
I know. I'm going to do it actually.
Keep the cabbie boombox for reels.
I know. I was thinking that too.
Yeah, look at this.
I know. I was also thinking that.
Denver. Oh, okay. Drying up in Denver. So you didn't get the monsoon that went through Las Vegas.
Pretty bad.
Apparently, mega casinos cannot afford roof repair. Yeah, the Planet Hollywood had a new water feature in it, which was lovely. And then behind the Flamingo, there's a road behind the Flamingo with like a liquor store on it. And it's a glorified alleyway. It's basically a way to get into their parking garages. And that was just a river of garbage. There was actually, did you see the video that I didn't show it to you? There's a video of a guy on one of those like cheap inflatable alligators. No, like the alligator. And he's just rafting down the road, and I'm like,
that's terrible.
Dear. Sarah's my weather twin.
Yeah, I like.
As long as you two don't have to go get wings together, you could enjoy a nice gloomy day. So,
that's right.
We'll send some of our sun to you. Yeah, thanks.
No, you don't have to.
No, you can't.
We don't want it. We don't want that.
Not the heat, just the sun.
We don't want that.
No. Yeah, I did, Rosie. I was just looking at it. I guess they had a security breach or something
at our airport.
No, Harry Reid. Well, what used to be McCarran, in Vegas, and they shut it down. So, yeah. It was the TSA line was super long. I've been looking into TSA pre for us for the next couple trips because it's $86 for 5 years, and you get to scoot the line and go through TSA pre. So I think I'm actually before our next trip. I think we're going to be TSA pre people, so we can
scoot,
and then you can turn your nose up at all the people waiting in line. And you can be like,
I honestly don't even know if I want to spend $86 on it for as much as I fly once a year.
Yeah, but I think we plan on flying more.
It's really not worth it.
If you would have seen the line at Vegas,
because I'm gonna have to pay $200 for a passport because for me to get a real ID, since I changed my middle name to my former last name, I have to get a court order and it's a big to do. So I just want to get a passport instead, and that costs like $200.
Yeah.
So
true. You better get on it. Because it takes 8 to 11
I'll
weeks.
I'll do what I need to do.
Mm-hmm. That was a planned flush. Push the homeless towards LA. Okay, that makes sense. Hi, Ping. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, Mark. See?
Yeah,
Smart
but
man.
I'm sure he flies more than we do.
Mark, how many times a year do you fly?
I mean,
he normally would tell us when he went to Florida. We know that, and that's about as far as we know. I didn't even know I needed a passport to get the real ID thing. I actually forgot about it. No, you don't. You either need the real ID.
Yeah.
The passport will substitute real ID. So if you have a passport, you don't need a real ID. And Pennsylvania has been dragging its feet on the real ID because we don't have the infrastructure. I have no idea. Anyways, they've been dragging their feet on it. So they, but I got to renew my license soon. So I was going to get the real ID. And then Sarah was saying she was going to get a passport in case we want to go out of the country. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll just get the passport then. Because
that was the dumbest thing I ever did, moving my former last name to my middle name.
I'm sure it's easy to get the court order.
It costs money too.
But is it less than the passport?
I don't know.
I could ask my attorney.
I don't know. I guess I could ask. I guess I could ask my attorney too.
You could ask your attorney, sure.
We have all kinds of attorneys over here.
Yours is just a little cheaper than mine. So let's see. We did the real ID thing and also renewed our passports and got my rabies tags. It's good. It's good. I'm glad you got the rabies tags. Dang you, Vegas! I don't want to see more homeless people taking poops at my gas station.
Oh my.
Hi, Sal. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it.
Hello.
Sal, I hope you're not underwater either. You're in Vegas too, aren't you? He flies 0 times a year. That's good.
That's right.
TSA Breeze probably not for you. Every time someone hits the like button, an adorable kitten gets mauled with loves. I think of the poor kittens. That's right. Hit the like button. What do we got? 9 likes and 30 people watching. What are you guys doing?
They
You're
don't
sleeping.
like it.
Hit the like button.
They
everybody.
don't like it.
I fly maybe 4 to 6 times a year now before working every other week. So we would probably fly 2 to 3 times a year. I think it's worth it for 5 years.
In the future, maybe. The last time I flew before this was like I was in my 20s.
Well, for 5 years, it's for 5 years. So
I understand, honey.
I think we would use the $86 in 5 years.
Okay,
That's
maybe.
my opinion. Hi, Kristen. Thank you very much. Real ID is drug out everywhere. Yeah. Oh, everywhere? I didn't know. I thought a few. No, because California already has theirs, and you can go get a real ID. You need at one point you needed a real ID unless you were flying in from states that didn't require it yet. But other than that, I don't know. I have no idea. I fly 0 times a year and I'm not happy. You could snail mail a passport much cheaper. I thought last minute person had to pay around $300. Yeah, $300 for expedited. It's $180.
Expedited?
Whatever.
I don't even think that's a word.
It's $300 to rush it, and it's $180 just to get the passport. But then you got to pay. It's $160, and then you got to pay $20 to get the photo. So get a bundle, prenup and name change at once. There you go.
I already changed my name. That's the thing.
Yeah. Hi, Susan. Thanks for coming in. I just got my kid's passport just in case of Gilead. Okay, good. Nope, in Oregon. Oh, when did I think you were in Vegas? I don't know. Confused. I get everybody's locations confused sometimes. Sorry, Sal. You get plenty of rain though. I hate shipping. Same. Thank you. Appreciate the like. Are we getting there? Oh, we're getting there now. Yeah, 19 now. Hit it
All
twice
right.
for Sal. Once for Sal. Thanks. Hit it twice. you liked and then turned the like off. Appreciate it. Don't get pre-check. Okay. This is from someone who works there. Don't get pre-check. It's an illusion of speed going through the checkpoint, and I'm biased about it. It's not available in all airports at all times. Even DFW, we close pre-check lines.
So it's a scam.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Give us the best hit the like button pitch. We need likes because
we need them.
We don't do a lot of original content anymore because we've been banned from filming everywhere. So we do the live show most of the time, and the likes help out the channel quite a bit. So, and that's, I think we'll never get there, but I think it's somewhere around 1,000 likes that YouTube starts pushing out your live content. So, yeah.
Do it. Tell your friends.
Yeah, tell 990 people to come out and hit the like button. So, Adam asked for wheelchair service. They'll push you through the gates. There you go. I like it. I'll just pretend like I broke my leg or something. Homeless asked me if I could spare change. I said I don't have any. Me coming out with 4 cans of Monster, 2 ices, and 3 bags of chips and 2 chocolate bars. I'm not sympathetic, especially with smokers. Okay. Well, you might have not. Yeah, that's a lot of monsters. What kind of chips? Yeah, but you might, but still, I mean, you might have not had change. I mean, how many people carry cash? Like, I don't carry cash hardly at all, unless I'm in a casino or I'm somewhere that I know is taking cash only.
Carry cash.
I don't carry cash.
We know.
So we have them in Massachusetts, but you don't have to have them until like 2024 now. It was supposed to be 20. Yeah, same here.
Yeah, ours is 2023.
Yeah, 2023. So it's yeah. I mean, there's not much you can do about it at this point. I mean, if we want to fly after May of next year, and it's likely they'll push it back for some reason or another. But if you want to fly after May 16th, I think, of 2023 out of Pennsylvania, you have to have a real ID. So we're just going to bite the bullet and get it because I don't want to plan a trip and then realize we got to rush to go get a real ID or something dumb. So,
Something dumb.
Real ID is now required nationwide. The last time the bill came up for extension, it was denied. Yeah, but if you're from a state that is working on it, because Pennsylvania didn't have the infrastructure to be able to do it or something, I don't remember. It was the excuse they gave was pretty lame when I heard it. It was like, we can't do that with our IDs because they look like this and we need to change them first. And they were like, okay. So then we changed our IDs and now we have the different looking Pennsylvania IDs. Our IDs used to look like our license plates and now they don't.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah. So they changed it to that. And now we have till the end of 2023. So if we're flying out of Pennsylvania or flying back to Pennsylvania or we're from Pennsylvania, we're allowed to not use the real ID until May 16th of 2023. That's my understanding. I mean,
what is like the real ID? What is it? Does it have like an extra like chip in it or something?
No,
like
it's a it's a verified driver's license. Essentially, it's basically taking all the information that you would get for a passport and putting it on a real ID. But for whatever reason, you can't travel out of the country with it, even though it's the exact same thing.
So it's just stupid. That's what you're saying.
Well, no, I mean the passport format is accepted across the world. And they do have a border passport only, which is essentially an extension of your driver's license. It's another sticker on your driver's license. And that gives you the ability to cross bordering.
I thought it was a passport card.
Yeah. But I think it's part of your driver's license now. I think they just it used to be a separate card. I thought somebody told me they added it to the actual license and it says something on it. But that gives you the ability to go to Canada or Mexico or I think maybe part of the Virgin Islands, but I'm not sure of that because technically it borders us, but I don't remember. There was another country on that list, but
why would it matter? The Virgin Islands is a U.S. territory.
No, there's UK Virgin Islands as well.
Oh,
and I think they're bordering ours. I think one of the islands is split down in half, and one's
geography lesson, kids.
I think, but I'm not 100% on it. I remember there being a third country that you could go to with that card, and I don't remember.
God, this is so boring. Can we talk about something else?
$180 to rack it. Yeah, they keep extending it. I've used Clear, pretty go to.
Probably good.
Oh, that's the thing with that's another thing. For flying a little faster. You do not have to take your shoes or jacket off and laptop in bags, etc. See that makes me happy. Don't have a pre-check, but sometimes the airlines assign me as a pre-check. I don't argue. I like it. Last time I flew was in February and I didn't have to take off my shoes. See, we did. We flew in April. The party bags one, and yes, I did have to change it. Okay. I put the mailman taking your trash on YouTube. It could just put the mailman taking your trash. I bet it gets 1,000 likes. Maybe I'm gonna make it a short and I'll put it on there for you guys. Let's see. It's official. My cat is tired of being mauled with loves. Not saying he's mad, but there are claws involved. That's probably true. Hi, Junk Monkey. Thanks for stopping in.
Hello.
It's a separate card. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, it might be different per state, but I'm not sure. Read the list of things you need for real ID and bring more. We did ours and they reviewed everything. Might be better now. Yeah, that's the plan. The Texas license have an extra security feature. We have to cut out of a star, blah, blah. Yeah, that's basically what ours didn't have the ability to do it. So I'm trying to move on from this subject though, because Sarah's bored. You guys are banned from filming. Yes. Well, not banned, but not from YouTube. A lot of our sourcing, we can't film with the bins. We can't film.
We don't even go to estate sales, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we can't film in estate sales. All these estate sales.
But we don't go to estate sales.
I've told them
anymore,
no.
really.
I've said no. The only time we can film is like at flea markets and stuff, and the local flea markets aren't that great here. So
we could technically film at the bins because we still were.
Yeah.
But we were just filming our cart
a few times. Yeah, and it just didn't do as well. I don't know. We like the live show, but yeah, no, we're banned from every estate sale liquidator in the area, banned filming in their estate sales because of us, and we got thrown out of the Goodwill bins and threatened to have the cops called on us for filming at the bins. So remember, October rates are going up. That's true, they are. Hi, Mark. Thanks for coming.
Hello.
Always tell the panhandlers you only pay in Dogecoin. Look at. What's that? Is that worthless yet? No, I know Elon Musk was touting it, but is it worthless?
I thought you had it.
I traded it for Ethereum. Is it
Yeah,
Ethereum?
I know that you had something else now.
Yeah, I traded it for Ethereum. I think it's Ethereum, or Ethereum or something. I don't remember how you pronounce it, but it's a company that makes batteries, I believe. So big batteries, like for cars. So I didn't catch the game tonight. That's why it's been doing rather well. I didn't catch the game tonight. Did the Steelers win? It was last night, and they did. And all three quarterbacks looked solid, and that doesn't help us because now we have three good quarterbacks, and we can only use one.
Well, that's good because we had one crappy one before.
Yeah, 2-time Super Bowl winner, crappy.
From like how many years ago?
Doesn't matter. He still won too. You can't take it away from him. iPersian Picker, it's a new name for me. Have you guys noticed when you promote your listings, it doesn't show the amount anymore, just the percentage?
It does not. Yep.
Yeah.
It does not.
They have screwed around with...
They don't want you to know.
They have screwed around with promotions. They have screwed around with not search results, but views. Like, it's almost not worth paying attention to it exactly anymore because, just do what works for you at this point, because if you're going off of what they're showing you, it's wrong. Because we've literally had several things sell with 0 views. Yeah. Like the thing will have 0 views and it'll be sold. I think we just sold something with 0 views.
Yeah, I'm sure we did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I looked and it had 0 views and it was sold. So they're messing around with everything, and it's. I hate the blame. I mean, I know the economy's bad, so that has a lot to do with business. But I think, like, with them messing around with search results, I think it's had a little bit of an impact on us. I mean, it's just my opinion, and I know Mark's gonna yell at me for being a conspiracy theorist and telling everybody that the algorithm doesn't exist. But I feel like it's messed it up. Rates go up for what? Yep, USPS. They're going to start their holiday rates too soon. I thought we did just have an increase. Very astute of you that there's an increase and they're gonna do it again. They don't care. Mark just finished his Whatnot Paperpalooza, did very well. Awesome.
Nice.
Holiday rates always happen since it's a busy season of the year. Let's see. Has anyone ever heard of Wild Oats brand tag non-vintage t-shirts?
On.
I said Wild Oats brand tag on non-vintage t-shirts.
On vintage t-shirts.
On vintage t-shirts.
Adam, we need to get this man a new monitor or reading lessons or both.
I read them too fast sometimes, and I
know. Calm down.
I've explained this several times. I know,
but don't worry. No one's going to be upset.
Has anyone ever heard of Wild Oats brand tag on vintage t-shirts?
Well, at least you read it right that time.
There you go. No. Have you heard it? I've never heard of it.
No, I haven't.
Where's Jimmy? Jimmy!
Jimmy! Yeah, where's Jimmy? Probably sleeping.
Probably. I would be too if I were him. UPS is much faster and around the same or better price for shoes anyways. Ed, I never get delayed items using Q4 with UPS. Yeah, that makes sense. I was just saying to a friend today that if there was another service that I could get similar prices, but we sell a lot of under £1 stuff, so there's just no competition to first class mail, and it sucks. So yeah, I can't. If UPS would come out with some version of first class where they could do something for like $4, I would be all over it. So, but I have a feeling they're not allowed.
Yeah, probably not.
No, it wasn't. It was fake.
Great.
Sarah, your lipstick is so pretty.
Thank you. It's ColourPop Lippy Sticks.
Before the live, she was like, "Is my lipstick look okay?"
And then he said yes, and then I went back in the bathroom and it didn't. So he wasn't even looking. He was looking at his phone. He can't be trusted.
I was looking for flights to Atlantic City.
We are driving.
I know. It's the only flight. The only flight from Pittsburgh to Atlantic City lays over in Myrtle Beach, and it takes 7 hours and 11 minutes. Which is an hour and 11 minutes longer than it takes us to drive there. I've promoted listings. Absolutely has done nothing for it. It's even an item that should be getting views. A vintage Transformer toy. How high up are you promoting it? If it's anything under 5%, it's not doing anything.
Well, under 2 doesn't show at all.
Yeah, if it's anything under 5, it's really not doing anything. So I started listing again and started getting sales. Go figure. But now I have 6. $6 on the eBay layaway program.
That's a lot.
Well, do you have instant pay turned on for people that buy full price stuff? Because that's helpful. Because then people can't just hit the buy button and wait to pay you.
Jerkuses.
So, can I send you a picture to see what you think? Yeah.
Do it.
Go for it. So, Ping doesn't promote anything. Yep. You probably set up a FedEx account and get their version of SurePost, cheap USPS. I have a FedEx account. USPS would only handle the last mile. Well, that's an idea. But you can't get SurePost through the eBay platform, so that's not going to help me. They'll just take everything will take twice as long. Ooh, I got ColourPop's X Barbie collab.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Is
There's all kinds. No, this is just regular lippy sticks. They have all kinds of different, like they have Hello Kitty, they have Barbie, they do all kinds of different cartoons. They had Disney ones. They have all kinds of different ones. I haven't bought from them for a long time, but their makeup is good for how cheap it is. Quality.
Cool. Do you want to talk about this more? I can.
Yeah, I want to talk about it. Like you want to talk about pre-check.
There you go.
I really don't want to.
Okay.
Get me off the big screen. I have naked kids today.
That's right. On my foil hat, what's better, shiny part out or in? Out. You don't want the doll part because you got to reflect as much as you can. So out.
The shiny part of aluminum foil stresses me out. I like the dull side. Like when I cook something, I like to put the dull side up.
Why does it stress you out?
It just does. I just don't like it. It's too much. I like to put the
Why?
dark side.
Why
I just do. It just
there's a lot of things in this world to be stressed out about. That's not one of them.
Stresses me out.
How are you not on like anxiety medication?
I don't need to be.
I'm pretty sure they aren't allowed. You know that UPS and FedEx can offer those kinds of services for maybe a few cents cheaper than UPS, but they must have had an agreement. Yeah, I think so too. Enjoyed your young high-waisted pants decades before the trend.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Those kids.
I'll show it because I know Mark hasn't seen it and a few other people that refuse
They're
to look
cute.
at Instagram. Yeah. Here. This is what William's talking about. I put it on. I saw it on my Atlantic City group and check those kids out. It's not really
their pants.
There,
yeah, it's not, but their pants are
there it is.
high.
Look at those. Like those probably are really supposed to be pants, but they made them into shorts by pulling them up too far.
I think they're rompers actually.
No, they're shirts. If you look, I zoomed in. If you look close enough, here I'll zoom in. Those are short. Those are shirts tucked in.
Oh yeah, they are.
I don't know what that sign says.
What's the sign say? Bathers not allowed. Those kids.
Yeah, I was. There's been many times where I was like, "Mom, why'd you dress me in that?" And now I'm like, it's nothing compared to that. I mean, how do you get your pants up that high? I mean, because that's hovering around like this area.
Yeah, definitely.
I hike those up. So out is. I don't think that is. Almost all first class is at a loss. I think FedEx and UPS went. Maybe. UPS and FedEx have SurePost and SmartPost to compete with USPS. If you ship volume, they can compete. I might look into it. If it doesn't, like I said, if it doesn't interface with eBay, it's just going to add way too much time. Makes sense. 2.5 any more than that, I'm losing money. Yeah, I'd go over 5 if I were you. if you want to really hammer that thing.
Well, nothing under 2 even does anything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And you're not paying unless you sell it. So.
Yeah, you don't pay unless you sell it. Yep. Good question. I need to go check my older items. Just bulk edit my whole store, I guess. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, instant pay is the way to go. You can't do it on auctions, obviously, but yeah, instant pay is the way to go because when we first started selling, we didn't have anything on immediate pay, or it's immediate pay, not instant pay. Yeah. And people would just hit the buy button and then never pay for it. And it happened a lot. So when we turned that on, it kind of curbed that, but you still get the people that make offers and then never pay for them. So if all 6 people made an offer, it doesn't matter. But if they were full price sales, then that means immediate pay is turned off. So Just link eBay and FedEx UPS accounts to Shippo, and they can print bulk, so you can do scan sheets. You're making this work for me. I might look into it. I was hoping we could drag out the makeup like a Real ID did for. Yeah, sure. If you guys want to, go for it. Yeah, talk about it. And when do you cook? I don't.
Oh, never. He cooks, but he's like, if he's like, get the foil out. I don't even know why I asked shiny or dull side, because I just want the dull side. The shiny side stresses me out.
Hi, Yakov. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Let's see. Holy crap, those pants. It's an all over Marvin the Martian. That's awesome. I can't wait to see this thing. That's cool.
What was the brand again?
You're gonna make me go back up here.
I'll go back.
I got it. Nope, that's not it. Wild Oats.
Wild Oats.
Is it a single stitch, Mark?
Wild Oats. Let's see. I probably won't be able to find it. I'm sure you already looked it up.
Those kids. They're pants if you're short and shorts if you're tall. That's right. The good old days, more active, so they were able to eat all the cheeseburgers they want and lose the extra calories the next day. That's right. Shiny and dull are same as the same.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It kills me. It stresses me out.
Money is made on the buy. If promoting listings is killing the profit, then they're horrific buys. Should be tossed and burned. It's a single stitch. Well, then it's vintage. I'm sure you know that, but
oh dang, yeah, that's pretty good.
I hate. No, I'm not gonna throw that out there. I was gonna say I know someone who I know who would know, but he's not here. So
who would know?
Jimmy would know, I bet.
Yeah, he might.
Yeah.
Well, I just looked like on Google, and somebody has a Tasmanian Devil one for $100.
Yeah.
1993 Tasmanian Devil Lee.
Well,
L-E-E,
I think
Wild Oats brand.
I think March. Is there a date on it, Mark? Can you date it still? Because if you can date it, it's a single stitch. Then just list it that way and list it like I said, Rosie said. I think $175 is probably right where you want to be, and then take 150 or 125.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Rosie, for sure.
I mean, if it's an all over print and you can date it, like if it's 1990s and there is a date on it or something like that, if you can't date it, that might be an issue because it could be a late 90s,
I'm sure
early
it's
2000s
from the 90s though.
Probably. Yeah. It's probably from the 90s or early 80s because single stitch stopped at, what did we say, 93? I think that's what they told us, 93. I think.
I have no idea.
I think it's what somebody told us on Whatnot. But yeah, if it's single stitch, it's 80s, 90s. You can even list it as 80s, 90s. Marvin the Martian all over print. I bet it's still some. No,
yeah,
it's 1992.
Yeah, I would say it looks 90s to me.
Yeah, I would just list it. I don't think people are going to care about the tag all that much more than they're going to care about the fact that it's single stitch, it's all over print, and it's Marvin the Martian.
It looks really nice.
Let's see it. Oh, Mark, do you mind if we show it?
Yes, let's ask permission first.
Yeah.
Let's not just show people single stitches without their permission.
Thanks. I'm going to list it tomorrow. Cool.
Can't just
well, if he's going to list it tomorrow.
Stitch.
It could be more. There are a few more rare ones, splatter print. Well, if Mark gives us permission to show it, go ahead.
He did. Right. He just gave permission.
Go for it.
This is it right here.
Oh, but it's not splatter print.
No. It's good though.
Mark, is it single all the way around? So is it sleeves and hem?
The hem looks double in the picture.
Okay.
But still. Yeah, it still looks good. Get me off of the screen.
Maybe 200. Maybe try for 2.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. Mark set up a local town's festival flea market yesterday. Did very well. So crap. Awesome. Rosie saying listed higher. What's the general consensus on it? I'm saying between 200 and 250.
Yeah, it looks good.
I mean, and then after about a month or so, if it doesn't sell, maybe drop it down to 175. But Rosie's got an idea that could work. Although our auction is failing miserably. So
no one wants our creepy Halloween kid.
no, yeah, that's cool. It is. Hi, Kirsten. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. It's printed on the sleeves and the back. Wow. Yeah, 250. I'd get 250. Rachel said it's only worth 25. She'll give you 30. That's a deal right there. I mean, Rachel's stepping up with the $5. It's nice of her. Except Ralph Lauren and others still do single stitch tees. Tags mean they do. Way more.
Yeah, we got some single stitch from I don't know, that was new.
There's only a couple companies, and they brought it back because people were looking for them, so they were trying to sell. Yeah, that's a pretty terrible scam. But you can tell typically because they screen print the tags. If it's a screen printed tag, it's over.
It's over.
It's over. Bought 5 vintage metal lunch boxes at the flea market. Thundercats, Flipper.
Thunderclats?
Dukes of Hazzard, Land of the Giants, Buck Rogers, 2 with thermos. Flipper. That's awesome.
Flipper.
Metal. I had a metal lunch box.
Did you ever watch Flipper?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That dolphin, man, he was crazy.
Anyway, I had a Sesame Street metal lunchbox when I went to kindergarten.
I thought you were going to say when you went to high school.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. So for those of you that don't do Instagram, so yesterday we put our packages out every morning and we schedule pickup and we thought we had it down to a science because our mailmans are so inconsistent. Sometimes they come at like 8 o'clock in the morning and sometimes we're still sleeping depending on how late we were up the night before. So
partying,
don't make me laugh because then I cough. A lot of the times, so lately I've been putting on the little comments, like if it's not there, ring the doorbell. It's just inside the door. We'll give it to you. And I thought for sure, like we've got this all ironed out. What else could possibly go wrong? So what went wrong? Well, here's what went wrong. So Sarah comes over to Sarah looks out the door because it's been cooler here. So we've been able to leave the door open. In our windows and such. We have a screen door. We're just not letting flies in. But Sarah's like, oh, hey, thanks for bringing the trash up. And I'm like, I didn't bring the trash up. And she's like,
I should have known.
Yeah, I should have known. But I'm like, I didn't bring the trash up. And she's like, where's our trash? And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, are our packages still there? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I looked on our Ring doorbell and lo and behold, our mailman took our trash bag. There's him walking away with our trash bag.
The best part about it was that when he took the trash bag, we were sitting on the couch and we heard him and I'm like, thank you. And he's like, you're welcome.
Yeah, we both heard him. Like our Ring doorbell went off, and I knew it was him because you can tell what those vans sound like. And we're like, thanks, and he's like, yeah, no problem. Have a good day, and then left.
What is he going to take it back to the post office, like we just said, and dump it out?
The best part about it, and not the best part, but one of the worst part about this thing is that trash bag was used to empty a litter box,
and it had pizza. It had pizza. Ripped up pizza boxes, cat litter, cat poop, and like a bunch of I don't put we have a garbage disposal, but we used to have a septic tank, so I still don't put a lot of stuff down there. So a lot of cantaloupe rinds and fruit rinds and just a bunch of disgusting garbage.
So anyway,
if he takes it back to the post office and dumps it out.
Yeah, if he dumps that,
not know? How did he not know it was garbage?
Well, the pizza boxes might have kind of sent him off a little, but we have never put packages in a garbage bag ever because number one, garbage bags are expensive, and number two, we wouldn't do that because we leave garbage we don't leave it on our front porch.
I set it out there when I empty it.
Yeah.
And then when we go up, because our trash cans are up by the street, and if we go to the cars by the driveway, then I take it up when I'm leaving.
Right. Yeah, and so that's what we do because our trash cans are up by the street. They're up a hill. So we just set it on the porch, and then when we leave, we take it up to the trash can and put it away. We do it all the time. And he's come and pick up packages several times where there's been trash out there and he never took it. And now he decided to take it. And let's not gloss over this point. We had a light day that day, so we put it all in one of those bins that they give you. They call them HODs from USPS. And there was a big USPS logo on the side of the plastic bin and a 12 by 12 by 12 priority box on top of it that said United States Postal Service on it. So there's no excuse for this.
I don't understand.
I'm not mad at him. It's hysterical.
Yeah,
taking
our trash.
I mean,
that was a heavy,
we don't have to
disgusting
worry
bag.
about it. But his truck probably smelled like cat poop the whole day.
Yeah,
because it was baking in the sun, and there's no AC in that thing. So, yeah, it was bad.
I mean, seriously, come on.
Yeah.
How would you not know? And we always leave it on the chair and on the table.
Yeah. And there was a big box that looked like this. That's pretty easy to notice.
It wasn't a mail HOD, guys.
Yeah. He was having flashbacks when he was in a different union. Yeah. What in the world was going through his brain? I have no idea.
I really don't know.
My gardener often takes my black trash container to the curb. Yeah. He didn't leave it on the curb. Ping. He took it.
I know he took it.
We have cameras all around our house. We have a camera showing him putting it in his back of his truck. Like that went somewhere. Behold.
Guys, what?
Images. Do you bring your trash to the gas station dumpster? No. We don't.
We had gas station chicken yesterday, though.
We did, yeah.
My mom came for dinner, and when I invited her, she said, when I saw her in the middle of the week, because I always visit her on Wednesday, I said, "Do you want to come for dinner on Sunday?" And I said, I sent her some menus to the restaurants by our house. She's like, "We can just eat at the house." And I said, "Okay." And she said, "Are we going to get gas station chicken?" And I said, "Yes, we will get that."
She requested it, and she liked it. It was good.
Yes, exactly.
If he had to try to scan it at pickup, he's supposed to, he would have instantly known. True. So it was his fault. Do you think he will see it that way? I think so.
I mean, come on.
I think he will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll see it that way because there was no we've never once put it out in a trash bag. Every bag or receptacle that we give them is USPS stuff. Like, and it always says USPS on it. Like, it's unmistakable.
Well, I have put it in laundry baskets before, and they have taken those, and I had to call to get them back. But that was only when we were out of stuff.
Yeah, but no, he'll see it that way for sure. He should see it that way. If he doesn't see it that way, he can have a conversation with me, and I'll tell him how not smart he was. All he had to do was look up and see the massive USPS box sitting there with the big weird logo on it. And it's not like he hasn't seen the priority mail boxes. I mean, every priority mail, they all look the same. They all have the red stripes, they all have the logo, and they all say a priority mail. There's no difference. So this was a big one. This was their big 93 box. So it was sitting right there. All he had to do was look up, and he would have been like, "Oh, that's probably the packages." So
probably.
Jennifer wants you to hit the like button. What do we got? 38 watching, 26 likes. We're getting there.
It's good. It's good.
I feel bad for the carrier. He probably was in a hurry. You're right. Yeah.
I don't feel bad though that he took our trash. That was nice of him.
It was nice of him. I mean, it's one less trash bag, but yeah, he had a bad day when he got back to unload his truck. That's for sure. You got a point there. Yeah, he does.
Right.
He would have scanned it. Would have been a problem. There must be people who bag their packages like that. Poor guy. He must be embarrassed at work. Yeah, I mean, I know people that do put trash bags on them, but they're typically clear so that people can see that's the packages. I know Jimmy. I know Jimmy does that because he doesn't want him to get rained on. So, like, that makes sense, and I would do that, but they're clear so that you can see clearly that they're packages. But yeah, nobody puts it in a scented bag from Sam's Club, Force and Flex bag from Sam's Club. I mean, it just doesn't. I don't think it happens. Cat litter.
Force and Flex.
Were the chicken bones in the trash he took also? No, they were. That
was pre chicken bones.
Yeah, and we got chicken tenders. So yeah. Kevin and Lori, can't breathe. That's some of the funniest crap ever.
Telling you, right?
Yeah, you did kind of gloss over this. Rachel goes, wait, they took your laundry basket?
Yes. They took 2 of my laundry baskets, and I called the post office and I said, I live here, and I had my mail out because I didn't have any pods or bags. I had them in my laundry baskets, and the mailman took them, and he's like, well, you're going to need your laundry baskets.
Yeah.
And I was
He's
like,
I'll have them bring them back. And then they left them upside down on our mailbox.
Yeah, because our mail, box is up on the street. It's a rural mailbox. And, it's on a post. And they put it right over the top.
Only person in the world that calls them rural mailboxes.
That's what it's called.
No, because when you live when you've had that
Look
mailbox.
Look up rural
you're right.
mailbox.
No, you are right. But when you live with that mailbox your entire life, it's just a mailbox.
It's a rural mailbox.
Yeah, Rosie's had some stuff stolen. I remember her telling us that she's had baskets and reusable bags, plastic tubs, all of it. I just started dumping them on the steps because of it. Yeah, you do. I don't. No, Sarah does.
No, he doesn't. And he's about to get a lesson.
No, it's okay. Can you imagine the locker room talk about him? Y'all see Roy try to sort cat poo and pizza crust by zip code today.
That.
Tommy, the only thing I was thinking is maybe if he didn't know going in to the thing, like going into the sorting facility, and somebody opened that thing and just dumped it, can you imagine the look on their face when just pizza boxes, cat poop, and fruit came pouring out? Like, that would be the best. If anybody sees a TikTok video from the inside the postal service of somebody dumping a bag of trash on the sorting table, let us know, because that's our guy. Man. Mark's already on the prenup. The funniest part is he hauled away your poop for free. I'm cracking up the more I think about it.
Nice, right?
Yep.
Now I always double bag the cat litter when I, take it out.
Yeah, it's normally in like a Walmart plastic
but
bag.
it could still bust.
Mm-hmm.
I'd feel real bad.
It still doesn't smell pretty, especially when it's been sitting in a hot mail truck all day. Yeah, they're gonna think your cat doesn't chew its cantaloupe well. I don't know what they're gonna think, but yeah, I hope he doesn't try to blame us and get mad and don't ever pick up our stuff again. But,
I know, right?
Yeah, I never thought of it.
I almost thought we should take our own packages from now on.
No.
Well, especially not tomorrow, because we still have Saturdays and 2 big, huge bags.
Yeah, we did pretty well this weekend, oddly. Well, not oddly, but it looks like we're ramping back up. So
we're ramping.
The shoes definitely helped. We sold some interesting things.
Don't show it, Adam.
I can't show it, I don't think. No, I definitely can't show it. Is the back?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, wow.
No.
I didn't need to see that.
The back is not PG.
No. So a while back, we got these wrestling magazines, and underneath the wrestling magazines were some adult materials, and some odd adult materials, I might add. And we decided to list them on eBay because we looked through their policy, and their policy is as follows. You can list adult materials as long as we talked about this, as long as there's no, acts.
Seriously?
I don't know how else to say it. So
there's no acts.
Yeah, there's no acts. So we listed them, and they're selling well. Oddly, like we just had somebody combine 2 of them. Like
we sold 3 of them. We only have 5 or 6.
But so we did. One of them we cannot sell on eBay. So we went to Etsy because Etsy's policy says right on there that we're very liberal about our policy in regards to this kind of thing. So as long as it's not something too disturbing, they're not going to pull it. So we did go to Etsy and we did put that on there, but we're censoring all of it. So we're
yes,
sure
I did put 2 of them on Etsy. And that's the first time I actually listed directly directly to Etsy, which it was very easy. It was actually easier than eBay.
Mm-hmm. So that was that's our plan with these things, and hopefully get them out of our house because I'm getting kind of tired of looking at them. But yeah, it's that's what we sold. We sold that and a bunch of shoes. Do you have a pair of those the Velcro ones nearby?
No. Yeah, I just sit around with old man Velcro shoes.
I thought there was some in the room behind you.
Yeah, but they're not near me. I would have to get up.
Well, I was just going to show people that these sell, but anyways, and for
Maybe
those of you
in
that
a
know,
minute. My legs are up over here. I don't want to move them.
anyways, Easy Striders is the name of these shoes. They're like Velcro shoes for people that have mobility issues, and they sell well. So
yeah, they're like old people Velcro shoes.
Yeah. Sold a pair of boots for $85. It's been good, so we're happy. Except the only problem is when I was shipping today, I was getting a little irritated because everything was so big. I had boxes stacked up over here, and I'm like, "Come on!" I was enjoying like envelopes and like polymail stuff, and now.
Well, you know what else he did? He did the bulk shipping zip code method, but he wasn't reading the zip codes. He was just reading the names.
Yeah, we had double names, and I messed it up.
And he messed it up twice.
Yeah, but we got it. We fixed it.
Why do you even do this if you don't read?
We fixed it. So.
I mean, why?
With your zoo and big kitties, that would be a lot of poop. Yeah,
it is.
It is. Yeah. Maybe leave a nice treat and a note for him this week, not catnip. Yes. Yeah, we'll see how he's.
Sorry, you took my garbage.
Yeah, I did okay. Sold 4 shoes, got 2 returns. Oh, it was my bad. I overlooked some damage, and the buyers didn't read, and it's dumb. Yeah, I can understand that. Chat's looking up naked cabbies and smut mags. That's right. Okay. What kind of adult materials has axes in it? Never mind.
Acts. ACTS.
Yeah. Axe. ACTS. It's a Pittsburgh accent. Yeah. ACT. Axe. No, stop. Siri. Don't. And Adam wearing an interesting plant t-shirt tonight. Is it a palm tree? It is a palm tree.
My mom said the same thing. My mom bought it and she goes, it kind of looks like a marijuana leaf, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a palm tree. Marijuana leaf, yeah. Like I'd wear that on there, like surprise. I guess give him a tip and apologize for the misunderstanding. Maybe. I don't know.
Wait, why should I have to apologize for his stupidity? I'm sorry, but that's
I'm
just
sorry,
dumb.
but it was obvious, guys. Like it was here. I'll show you what the because I took a video of it.
I mean,
hold on. Oh. I mean, this. This is untouched. So this is exactly what it looked like when he walked up to our house.
It's untouched.
So if you couldn't notice with those 2 big logos staring at you that this is for you, I'm sorry. I just can't. I mean, I can laugh about it. I'm not mad at him. I mean, we have 12 or 13 packages that are delayed a day right now, or 2 days right now because Sunday. So, I mean, we're not mad at them, but I don't think I'm going as far as apologizing. You should have figured that out for yourself.
I mean, for everyone that's here that does not work for the Postal Service.
I don't think we have
No, I said for everyone that's here that does not. Okay, because I'm pretty sure no one here does. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you walked to somebody's porch and you saw a trash bag and they scheduled a pickup, would you pick that up and just leave? Or would you scan the area and look for actual mail?
I mean, we're not mad. We're just, I don't think I'm going to apologize to him. I think it's kind of his fault.
Just confused.
I hate the new eBay listing format. Prefer the old one.
What's the new one?
I haven't seen the new one. How often are you looking at them that you got tired of looking at them? Ed, Sarah had them stacked on the back, right behind her head.
That's not Ed.
I know.
You just said Ed.
I said I was trying to figure out what I know where you're getting at. And no, I'm not looking at them in my spare time. Sarah had a stack of them right behind her head. You can't see them on camera, but they were just stacked up back there. And every time I walked by Sarah, I could see it. I could see the one on top. So the SAS old people shoes sell well.
Yeah.
I'm still using business listing form. I dread the day when I say switch me over. Oh.
What is it? What is this? What is happening? What is it with the new listing?
I never heard of it. I ship every shoe in poly bags unless a dress shoe over $100, $150, never an issue. Boxes are just too 2, I make IG. Oh yeah, and they also make IG stacks look bigger. Not necessarily. Yeah, true. We actually started doing that with Cabbage Patches. We got these.
No, he just ships them in bags. He's saying.
Oh, you ship them in just poly bags.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We use a shoebox normally, but
but Rosie's right. The boxes are free, so why would you pay for the bags?
Yeah, because their poly bags aren't big enough, unless you use the Tyvek one. But I don't know if that's safe. I don't know.
Tyvek doesn't really rip easily.
Yeah, but it might be a little heavy for a shoe. Oh,
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't sell like a ton of shoes. We just got that bulk buy, so that's why we started selling shoes.
Yeah, but either way, we got these for our cabbies because we had somebody say, "Hey, you should probably consider using bags because mine got rained on." So we got these bags for Cabbage Patch Kids. Which the funny thing is that there's a well, not funny.
Yeah, there's like a disclaimer
to avoid danger and suffocation, keep away from babies and children, and we're putting a baby doll in it.
We're putting children in them,
which is kind of funny, but yeah, that's what we started doing. Making 4 trips into UPS or USPS versus 2. Oh yeah, he ships the majority of them through UPS, so that makes sense. Only 1 line of tape makes me feel so uneasy. That's why I got to use 7 lines. It's not 1 line; it goes all the way around twice. Yeah, it's holding down the 2 things.
It probably makes him feel uneasy, like the shiny side of aluminum foil. Makes me feel.
I think making him feel better, the easiest thing to do would just be to not ever bring that up again. I think that would make it feel better.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on.
No, Ed, polybags are part of shipping. No one cares. Yeah, no, they're. So are the packages still on the porch? No, they're inside now. The stack grew quite a bit since
they're taking over the house.
Is there a certain spot you can constantly use to place your packages? Yeah, we use our front porch.
We put them in the same spot every day.
Yeah,
we have the same chair.
We have chairs on our front porch
and the same table.
And it's far enough back so that it doesn't get rained on if it's raining. I mean, unless it's a big storm, then sometimes it'll get a little wet. But most of the time, they're in their big bags that they give us because we get these massive bags from them that we put it all in. Because our original mail lady started using them, but she would take everything that we piled up out there and take it out of the hod and put it in this bag and take it up the hill because it was easier for her. So I asked her one day, I'm like, can we get those and we'll just put it in the bag for you and stick the bag out there? And she's like, oh yeah, I'll bring you a whole bunch of them. So she brought us a whole bunch of them. We've just been doing it that way ever since. But we always leave it on our front porch. It's always on this chair. It's always in the same spot, which is exactly where that was. I mean, it was on the table next to the chair because we put it on the chair. It might have fallen over. So we put it on the table, which is literally inches from where it normally is. And for some reason,
it was on the chair. I just moved it to the table whenever I was going to take it back inside.
Yeah, they are shoes. That's right. My eBay format was changed to their new form that allows videos. Eventually, everyone will have to be using it. It's annoying.
Why is it annoying?
I think it is that way on. Are you talking about desktop or mobile?
Oh yeah, I don't use desktop.
Did you tell them what the mailman did when you took the packages? We couldn't. He came and did that around 12:30, and our post office closes at 1. We never made it.
Yeah,
and we were right in the middle of something whenever he did it. So we had to run out. We had to go somewhere. So
we had to run away immediately.
Well, no, I think we left the house. I think we were leaving the house in like 15 minutes. We would have never made it to the post office by 1. So yeah, they're still here. And no, I'm not going to rat them out. I don't care. It doesn't matter that the mail carrier. That it is the mail carrier's fault. I would definitely give him a G. Sorry that happened. Gift to keep the good relationship going. That's true. Q4 is coming. Probably. Clear poly when white poly to save space. I'm lazy. I have to carry them from the basement to the car. I get USPS or UPS pickups because of the private lane. Hey, a question for you. Do you pay for those UPS pickups? Because every time we go to schedule pickup with UPS, they want to charge us $10. And it's annoying.
He just said he can't get them.
Oh, I can't get USPS because of a private lane. Oh, I get it. Yeah. I ship out almost all my shoes in USPS shoebox unless they're going to the West Coast. Same. Go figure, away from the house. We sell 2 items all week. And go figure, away from the house. We sell 2 items all week. Has been quiet. Yeah. Either way, it's a sale. I always try to make sure I put the sticky side of the tape against the box. That's good. It's a real good tip. Hi, Boldly Grow. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Oh, I think if I had to take a guess, Ping, it's probably because they use UPS because it's a slightly cheaper. That's why I prefer to go to the post office myself. Miles are deductible, and I know they're at the post office. That's true. We've had success with the way we do it. On a desktop, I never list on mobile. Everything's really different. I can't explain it, but it's just horrible.
I just don't understand how it's so horrible.
Sarah's quick.
I mean, because like are you taking all the pictures of your phone on your phone and then plugging it into your computer to get the pictures on there? Is that what you're doing?
Or Bluetoothing? You could Bluetooth them.
Yeah, or whatever you're doing. So doesn't that take like? And then you have to find where they are on your computer, and then
no, you could do like what I do with the
way too
videos.
much.
You could do like what I do with the videos and plug your SD card into the side of your computer, and then just pull them off the SD card when you're ready.
But I mean, you have to have an SD card then attached to your phone, and you have to have an adapter or whatever to get it on the SD card.
Some people have actual cameras. Well, Ed's phone has an SD card.
Yeah, an actual camera. What is this?
Also, and Ed's phone has an SD card because Android phones have SD cards.
So you take it, put the SD card in, take the pictures, take the SD card out, stick it in your computer, download all the pictures.
Correct.
That just seems like so much time.
Yes, I agree.
Like
I don't like I don't like the desktop either. You want to take a poll?
What is this?
Let's take a poll.
Do it.
Desktop or mobile?
Mobile.
How many people out there use desktop? How many people use mobile?
I use mobile today because I'm stupid.
Well, then I'll start it.
I put all of the shoes instead of a 3-pound rate, I put them at a 3-ounce rate. So today I had to use the desktop to change all of the shoes to 3 pounds, not 3 ounces.
We already have Rosie's answer. It's up here. Rosie's mobile ride or die.
Yeah, mobile ride or die.
Because the price for priority mail out that way is just crazy. So use UPS or FedEx. Yeah, agreed. So Mark's on desktop. We're on mobile. Inbox desktop. Boldy Grow.
Who are these desktop people?
Tommy mobile. Susan's desktop.
Yeah, Tommy.
Rachel just draws a picture of my listing and turns those into paper airplanes, unfold them, and then scan them in
that
the computer.
Actually sounds like the most efficient way.
That's very efficient of you. Yeah. Is this a? I think there's a lantern fly in here.
Is it huge?
No. Do they get small? Do they have like?
Do they get small?
No, I mean, do they have like? Is there little baby ones? Because
I'm sure, probably.
I don't know. It looks spotted there for a second, but I'm not sure.
Oh, you better kill it.
I better murder it. Desktop, Angie's desktop, Christopher's mobile. Karen's very versatile. She does both. I like it. Tortoise is mobile.
I can't.
That dude desktop. Boldy grows faster with 2 screens and all 10 fingers, just not my thumbs. So I'm saying that's probably desktop. Yeah.
My thumbs are much faster.
I take all my package to UPS or the post office myself every day, but it's less than 2 miles. There you go. Ann's mobile. Rosie says boomers. I take pictures, then I give them a SKU, which then I make a folder on the phone. Then I connect my phone to the desktop via USB, drag all the folders to the desktop, which is named the SKU, and then start List Perfect.
No.
I'm cracking myself up. Yes, that was funny. I'd like to see one of those pictures you draw. So
she's a good draw. She draws very well.
Oh, okay. Mobile, but I watch you guys on the TV, so it does not always show I'm logged in. Okay. Let's see. I have the 21 S21 Ultra, and sadly, they no longer have SD cards. Desktop. What's up, Gulf Coast? We're asking, when you list on eBay, do you use desktop or mobile? That's what we're going. I just read yesterday how they are asking people to kill those. Yeah. I guess they're a very invasive species, and they can. What was the problem with them? They're. I
think they eat crops and stuff.
Yeah, I think they're a very big problem. So they've asked everybody in this part of the country to kill them, and I don't think this is one. I think it's too small to be one. I'm not sure. I mean, it's contained in here. It's not going to eat any crops, so I think we're okay. OG, your local Dollar Tree has the Kind brand ice cream right now. Many do get it.
I don't know if our Dollar Tree has refrigeration sections. Maybe it does. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Ping's desktop. I've only died of dysentery twice while listing on my desktop. Rosie, like it. That's an Oregon Trail joke.
I just don't see how.
It's actually a lot easier that way, at least for me, Sarah. See, there you go. Look at that. Mom, your mom's here.
Mom. It was
Golf
so
Coast
fun
is
hanging
desktop.
out with Mom.
Yeah. Rosie saying hi to your mom.
Ah.
What are we killing?
I always tell Rosie how awesome my mom is.
What are they called? Lantern flies?
Yeah.
Yeah, lantern flies.
Spotted lantern flies. They're like almost like a brown, like a brownish red, like rusty color with black spots.
That's not this.
Yeah.
That's another thing I don't like asking resellers. It's like shipping or storing inventory. Just do
I'm gonna do what I want.
I don't know. Sarah was asking. I don't know, Rachel. I just heard boomers, then kill, so I got confused. Spit my ice cream out. Mobile. I think desktop's winning.
I don't know why.
I think it is. Unless you're following unless you're following AP, then you're doing it all wrong. That's true. Do you guys have a PS4? Don't. No, I have an Xbox. Not one. I have the Xbox Series S. That's what I got.
Is that what I got you for Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
my favorite son-in-law. Does that mean Sarah's mom doesn't like the others?
But there are no others.
There are no others, as far as I know.
There are no other son-in-laws.
Unless she's what is it? Bigamist? Is that the right word?
I don't know.
Where you're married to multiple people?
That's polygamist.
Polygamist. Yeah.
I'm not a polygamist.
I know, polygamist. Only thing I do on mobile is text and check. Okay. We do all our business from our mobile. For us over the age of 60, the desktop doesn't cause as much of an eye strain on mobile. I can understand that. Love working on my desktop. IG. Oh, okay.
Come on, people.
You just should have done an actual poll. I don't know how to do it.
Well, we all know you people use desktops. You're crazy.
We know enough people use desktops that it's actually.
I know what I need to know.
I list 50 postcards in about an hour on a desktop. Try that on a phone.
I could probably do like 40.
Maybe. Desktop people are easy to spot.
The other day.
Desktop people are easy to spot. They're always complaining about glitches and errors. And achy joints. In her part time.
Oh man, there's some fights gonna be happening.
Shots today. Fired. Right. Text is too small on mobile, and I can't type worth a darn on the phone. I can understand that. I see you asked, and I get a sale. Ask about inventory or something else. Daddy needs shoes. I was asking just because I remember Sarah telling me that you guys don't have a DVD player now. Now I know you do. That's true. We do. I guess we do. I didn't even think about that.
Like, who buys DVDs and plays them?
Tortoise does.
Let's do a poll.
He's bought a few from us.
Let's do a poll.
Yeah.
Who buys DVDs and plays them in a DVD player?
Lies.
Nobody. Change my mind.
Yeah. I would. I mean, it depends on the movie.
I don't know, kids.
I don't know. So there's something about owning something. I don't know. What was the other funny thing that happened? We did have a neutral feedback.
Oh yeah, and that's your fault. That's your fault.
Totally my fault.
That's with your blanket lady.
100% my fault.
I told you not to talk to her.
Well, no. So what I've been responding to some people here and there because sales have been slow. And I wanted to, get as much opportunity as I possibly can. So let me read you this neutral feedback here it is. I'll just read it to you first and then we'll talk about it. Seller communication difficult because there was a period of time when they were anyway. Seller communication difficult. The blanket texture was important to us. When a seller was asked to describe the texture, they refused. And the packaging already had openings from the manufacturer, so texture could be felt. I bought it from another who could describe the texture and found out it was not the one I wanted, so I ordered this one too. So, here's what happened.
It wasn't already opened, I'll tell you that much.
Mark says, here we go. Label is in. All right, so anyways, this lady messages us. We've had this blanket forever. We got it from the funeral home sale for those of you that have been following the channel for a while. And if you haven't, go back and watch my old videos and watch all the commercials as well and hit the like button. Then we did actually do a pick at a funeral home from an auction. It was amazing. Anyway, so we had this blanket. We've had it forever. It was actually sitting up here behind the burger at one point. And she asked, what is it? it's fleece, but is it the scratchy fleece or is it the soft fleece? Because I want the scratchy fleece. And I'm like, I have no idea. It's sealed. It's still in the bag from the manufacturer. And she's like, well, would you mind opening it and taking a peek? And I'm like, no, I won't. And after that, I was done with her. Like, I answered her question, or initial question, because I was just trying to get some sales because we were having a slow week. So I answered her initial question, and then she asked me that. And then she asked me to open something that was sealed. 40 years plus, this thing's been in this bag. I'm not opening it. I don't care if there's a hole in it. And she didn't ask me just to stick my finger in through the hole and feel what it feels like. She asked me to open it. She didn't say, I just want to know if, put your finger in there and see what it is. It scratchy or not? She didn't say that. All she said was, can you open it and tell me and tell me what kind of material this feels like? And I'm like, no, I'm not opening something that is sealed. It's going to be worth significantly less money if I open it. Right. And I'd have to, it was in a plastic bag. So I'd have to tear the plastic bag apart. Right. So I'm not doing it. So no. And after that, I was done with her. She kept asking questions and saying, well, can you do this? Can you do, can you tell me, can you see what the manufacturer is? And I'm like, I just kept short answering her because
Jesus.
I just
kept. What was that?
I have no idea.
Hold on.
So I just kept short and I was just like, all right. And then I stopped responding and then she bought it. And I'm like, oh. Great. As soon as we shipped it, I was like, this is coming back. And it didn't come back. It was actually the right type of scratchy material she wanted, and she left a neutral feedback. But I did give her a reply, and I don't think it's a big deal, but it's irritating nonetheless. So why are you kicking the door? Anyways, turn the light on.
I did. I saw some furry creature.
Oh, jeez.
I gotta pee.
Sarah's going to pee. So, let's see here. Am I the only one who types with my pointer finger on my mobile? Yes, you are. I don't. I use my thumbs. Rachel plays VHS. I have a DVD and play them. I guess I'm old school. In a box is a reel-to-reel. I like it. We just play charades. I like it. I just bought a DVD on eBay, then used the digital code so my kid can watch the movie. God, I can't even remember the last time I played a DVD. Yeah, see. Here we go. Labels are in. Let's see. I have a DVD player and 2 binders full of movies. I can't find all the movies streaming, and might not be there unless I want to buy it. So I'd rather have the physical disc. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I have a big binder of DVDs too. That I have all the cases in storage somewhere, and I was just gonna marry them all back together and sell them. Another sale. Keep up the good work. Thanks. Death blanket. Yeah, it was from a funeral home, but the person, whoever ran the funeral home, lived in the funeral home, which would just be, they lived upstairs, and yeah, they were hoarders. Anyways, I have 6 neutral feedbacks. I don't care about those. I just reply to all of them. Let it be. Most of those are complaining about things I actually listed. Can be seen in the pictures. Yep. Tortoise, we know you can rip DVDs easier than Blu-rays. Plus, certain collectible cases, they look good in display. Plus, when the internet goes down, I can watch a movie. True. So how does Poshmark handle return requests? They don't really take returns very often. You have to pretty much mess up your listing. So if you said, for instance, this is a blue blanket with no stains on it and no tears, and then it was a blue blanket that had stains and tears in it, then they'll get it back. But you'll get contacted by Poshmark, and Poshmark will force the return rather than going back and forth with the person. So if it's like doesn't fit or don't like it or don't want it, Poshmark doesn't allow that. It has to be a good reason. Like, you pretty much have had to mess up the listing to do it. One day you'll quit responding. I know.
I told him not to.
He
didn't listen to me.
You can only return for not in description. We listed something as vintage, and there are some small scratches, but the item is over 30 years old. Yeah, but did you disclose that? Because if you didn't, they might. If you either disclosed it or pictured it, you're fine.
And just resend them the pictures if they're opening a case.
Yeah. Or respond back to the case that Poshmark opens and say pictures 3 and 4 showed clearly the scratches, and they'll just close it, and they're in trouble. Are they blocked now? No, not yet. They're going to be. You know what? We'll do it right now.
Oh, you love to block.
I do. I'm going to make sure Mary Bright never buys another thing from us.
You just exposed her. What if she's a viewer?
She's not very nice.
She's not very bright.
Does anybody else have to Google block eBay buyers every time? That's how I do it.
I don't know.
Every time that's how I do it. I don't have any clue where it exists inside our system. So I always just Google it.
Because you have to probably do it on the desktop.
Well, I am on the desktop.
I know. It's so hard to use.
But yeah. All right. And blocked. There you go. Live blocking. Where else do you get this kind of content? Nowhere. That's right. It's the mailman. That's right. Uh-oh. The mailman's bringing the trash back. That's the dog.
He probably is.
It's a good one. They'll open a case. Look, yeah. I was hoping, Rose, you were going to respond. They open a case, look at it. The buyer's request. They don't fit return. They don't do fit returns. If it's an issue that you pointed and described, they will side with you. Respond once with the facts. Yep. Daggone.
Yep, that's what I did last time.
Yep. All I heard was Sarah screaming. If its scratches weren't described, yeah, it's coming back. Notate on everything. There you go. Okay. The raccoon came from the trash, but that mailman took it. I guess the raccoon's a little late. That's right. But keep responding. The sales are great. I'm not responding much anymore. But you'll be pleased to know, Mark, that I've successfully ignored 4 "what size is this" comments today. Or not today, but this weekend. And Sarah responded to one, but only because they're idiots and it was in the picture. So
they're like, "Hi, is the size in inches?" I'm like, does it look like centimeters to you?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know who would measure in that. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe the country.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the only one. I was actually watching the Internship, Dodgeball. I love Dodgeball. Liar, Liar. Actually, all these are good movies. Liar, Liar, and Bruce Almighty on DVD today because I can't stream any of those for free.
I love the Internship, and I love Dodgeball.
Dang, Mary Bright.
Mary Bright?
Yeah, she's an idiot. Nope, Seller Hub has a link. Yeah, I know it's in there somewhere. I just don't know where. So I always just Google it and go through the article that eBay wrote. There's a link there, and it takes you right to it. I found a couple Cabbage Patch Kids at a 20-mile sale. They need some cleaning, but I only paid $1. Tell
me what to PayPal you, and if you can send them to me.
Mary Bright sounds
I will
familiar.
PayPal you. You already have my address.
Mary, were you the person that sold her the other one that wasn't the right scratchy fleece material? I think, was it you, Golf Coast?
She likes it for her dog crates. She cuts it up and puts it in her dog crates.
Did you sell her? You sold her the wrong material, Golf Coast. You were the other one. I have the link saved. It's on Seller Hub's summary main page. Oh, okay. I never looked. I just Google it. I saved the link to my favorites. That's not good, that dude. Nope. It's your Seller Hub in the shortcut tab. It's block bidders, then manage block. Yeah. See, it's so much easier just to Google it and click the first link that comes up. On your phone, go to help, then type block a buyer. I use it frequently.
Block them.
For the first time, I got a message asking about how much an item would be with international shipping. My short does not do international shipping. Yeah. So the only other way to do it is to turn, if you do turn it on and do eBay's international, or not eBay, it's a
global shipping
program. It's really easy.
Yeah.
You literally ship it to a place in Kentucky and they take care of the rest. And once it goes to Kentucky, if anything happens to it from there on out, you're covered.
Yes.
It's fully
insured. And isn't that great? Isn't that the greatest thing ever?
Etsy's just as good.
Yeah. Isn't that great? Remember back in the day, my dad used to do eBay, and he used to hate the international shipping. And that's when people would send the money orders and the checks, and he would save them all up and then deposit them into the bank, and then, ship the stuff when he got the money orders and stuff. But back then, if someone went to international, it was
you had to go
a
to
whole
the post
different
office and fill out the form. Yeah,
it was a whole different game back then.
Yeah. So the GSP is real easy. Etsy's international program's just as easy. Hey, Mark, you've probably shipped. Oh no, you probably don't use. Well, you might have used it with the toys. Does yours get? Does all the packages go to Philly, or is it different parts of the state? Different parts of the country go to different states? Because our international, we had 2 cabbies go international, and both of them went to Philadelphia. And it doesn't actually say their name on it. It says Global Shipping something center or something, and then it's somewhere in Philadelphia. So yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, Tortoise, don't be scared of international shipping. If you turn it on, use global shipping program. It's really easy. And they have the countries that are problematic, they have taken out of there. So Russia's gone. South Korea's gone. North Korea's gone.
I'm just saying.
There's a couple other ones that some countries in the Middle East, and you'll get questions about it, but we just say we use global shipping program. If it's not available, it's not available. Have a nice day. Because we just don't. We don't want to be bothered. I've also had luck with the price reflects the condition, even when I missed small things.
Smart.
That's good, smart. That's the link to block a buyer. Oh, I can't see it on my end, Ping. You can't share links because you're not a moderator. Sold yellow string bikini. Nice. There you go. It's a little late in the season, but maybe not for some parts.
Maybe someone's going on a cruise.
Yeah, that's true. They lifted some restrictions recently, I read. So that'll be good for those people that want to go on cruises. I will never be on a cruise. So unless I go by myself. Because Sarah will not go on a cruise.
Cruise ships give me anxiety, just like
the other side of the
aluminum foil.
I do 4 pounds and under direct. Anything over 4 pounds GSP, no issues. Canada people always shy away from GSP. Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
no, I was asking.
Hate GSP.
I was asking about Etsy's international program. Do they all go to Philadelphia, or do they go somewhere else for you? Because, well, I guess it wouldn't be that much for you, but ours go to Philly. So my international will go to Philly, New York, or somewhere in Michigan, but I ship on my own. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we use their global shipping programs. Well, I don't even think, when you signed up for Etsy, did you turn that on, or is it?
I don't have no idea.
Did they just default to it?
I think it's just defaults.
Yeah.
Because I never did anything with that.
It was simple. The only thing we had to do for the UK was write the VAT number on there, but that was easy.
VAT.
So, Marketplace Boutique says, I agree. I feel the same way about cruises, Sarah.
I know. I do not want to be. First of all, if you watch Instagram reels about ships and they show a cruise ship pulling up, it's so massive and it's just so overwhelming to see this cruise ship. And then to the fact that I have to be on this ship, and if I don't like it and I want to leave, I cannot leave. Get me off the big screen. Get me off. I'm done. No, goodbye. Anyway, if I want to leave, I want to freaking leave.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's you're sticking to that one, huh?
Yeah. And here's the thing, it can't even be like Vegas where I really can't leave and go home, but at least I can go back to my fancy hotel room. Here, what am I going to be in this little cabin with a little circle looking out this ocean, being all anxious?
No, the hotel rooms are just probably fancier than the ones in Vegas. Well,
but they're probably small.
No, they're not.
Oh, it's just so. I just don't want it.
Only do postcards on Etsy, so in a rural mailbox and then gone.
Just don't even.
I sold a hat GSP once for Canada. No other. Yeah, we get a lot of people from Canada messaging us and saying, "Hey, can you ship it outside of the GSP?" And we're like, "No, we just don't.
I just don't want to deal with it."
Yeah, we did it twice for a few buyers, and both of them turned out horrible. Like they were just like they asked us to do it. We were like, yeah, I understand. GSP is expensive and so forth, and we did it, and both of them were just terrible people, and they kept asking for more and more and more and more, and we were like, GSP, and it's kind of like Mark with you and priority mail. Like you're done with first class. You're like priority mail or it's nothing. It's the same with us. It's GSP or it's nothing. Like the people that really want the items have no problem paying for it. We just sent a cabbie to Australia and they paid a ton of money to get that thing. Yeah. If they want it, they're going to buy it and they're going to pay for it. So I feel like I sell at least one item a week internationally. Yeah. We had 4 this weekend. So via GSP. Yeah. I also agree with Sarah about cruises, but I am considering a river cruise on a smaller boat. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I watched Titanic, not getting on a ship.
Right? I know. That's another fear. If it happened, if I would decide one day I'm going to go on a cruise, I would probably need a lot of drugs to convince me to do that. A lot of alcohol.
Like Tommy says cruises are amazing. It's like a city. No. Can't even tell unless it's a major storm.
And then when it starts to sink, and we're hanging on a plank, I'm going to tell Adam there's not enough room. There's just enough room for me.
Oh yeah, like it. We've reviewed,
and he'll tell me he'll never
experts-
let go, and then he'll just let go and drown.
Experts have reviewed
And then I'll
that
be
scene
sorry.
and have determined that she was full of it, and that
Right,
Jack could
he-
totally fit on that
He
plank.
totally could have.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
totally full of it. Jack could have been alive during that movie, and he could have been standing there with the old lady watching and telling the story, but he didn't. She let him go. She let him. More importantly, she let him freeze to death when he could have easily fit on that plank.
Yeah, right. I don't know why she didn't let him on.
Sarah's persnickety. Persnickety.
I don't think I'm persnickety.
I don't even know what that means.
It means fussy.
No.
Just because I don't want to go on a ship and have anxiety and drown, that makes me fussy.
That's right.
Maybe you should get another wife.
Adam knows there's a slot machine on Cruise.
Yeah, but there's one down the street.
There's one down the street, Mark. If I really wanted to gamble, I could just drive down the street.
Right now.
I only ship low price items internationally. Too many scammers. Yeah, well, Susan, once it's out of here, and so if you use GSP and it goes to Kentucky, it makes it to Kentucky with no problems. Once it leaves Kentucky and goes to whatever destination, if anything happens from Kentucky to their door, whether they say they got it or not, it's lost, it's broken, they threw it, in a ditch, whatever,
on their cement pad,
it's covered. They will refund it. We had it happen several times. We had one person tell us that it didn't arrive. We had another person tell us that they threw it on her porch because she lived in a lower level apartment, and rather than walking into the apartment, putting it on her front door, they just chucked it onto her porch from street level, and it broke. We had a lady in Australia tell us that that was a stained dress that wasn't actually stained.
She lied about that.
But either way, they would have covered that. Well, they wouldn't have, because that would have been but we've had, what else do we had a UK buyer that it got lost, and they covered all. We didn't pay a penny. Then they don't refund you anything. They just let you keep the money, and it processes like normal. So yeah. It's fully covered, so don't be too worried. Once it leaves, and it's not going to it's going to Pitney Bowe's International Shipping Center. So once it gets to Kentucky, it's out of your hands. It's full, and if it's priority mail, it's covered going to Kentucky. So also, international buyers might use a forwarder. That benefits us sellers because they lose their buyer protection when they lose it. Yeah, exactly. We ship a lot to them too. You see the videos of the two horses standing on a door together in a flooded river. She's full of it. Right. And I've whipped successfully to shipped, I imagine.
I've whipped.
To Florida. Yeah. Rosie was so cold. She was cold.
Rose. On the Titanic.
Oh, Rose.
Adam.
I forgot her name was Rose.
Is happening to
I saw that movie once. And that was enough. I saw that movie once, and I bet you can't guess why I saw that movie.
Because the girl I was dating at the time wanted me to watch it.
Yeah. Other than that, I would have seen that movie this many times because I have no interest whatsoever in that movie. So, Swamp Picker loves GPS. I think you meant GSP. GPS or GPS. Too. I like GPS too. I mean, you can go the other way and think it will be like the Ark, put 72 billion pounds of animals in it and have all the room in the world and never sink. See, there you go.
That's not a real story.
How do you know? We got Christians listening. We got Christians listening.
I'm just telling you, it's a myth.
Rachel's gonna.
I'm just telling you, it's not real.
Rachel's about ready to go.
I'm sure it's not real. I'm sorry, it's just not.
She's coming after you. She's in her car right now. She's driving up to beat you.
And I'm gonna be sleeping when she arrives.
No, she'll get here tomorrow. We'll be wide awake. Went on a cruise. I have a major motion sickness, so had the patch behind my ear. In the elevator, I heard a person say, "What religion that is to have that patch behind his ear?" Let's see. I used GSP. The buyer said the radio wasn't loud enough. I had no choice but to eat the shipping for a return or a refund and let him keep it without shipping it back. This is what eBay customer support made me do.
What? How loud did he want it to be?
Yeah, that's crap. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Persicity means the particular and firm, like on her ideals on boating. See, there you
My
go.
boating
The buyer,
ideals.
yeah, it does not. That's true. That's true. I didn't even think about that. Never saw it. No, good. It's not worth it. Bit fusty. Looked it up. I watched part 1 and was so bored, never bothered watching part 2. Part 2 is when they sink. That's at least the better part. New monitor, Adam. Yeah,
He needs a new monitor.
yeah. Start a GoFundMe for my new monitor. Go see the Ark in Kentucky, and you will think different. See, there you go. Okay, I love GSP. Sarah, it's not real. Come on, we can trust science and physics. Yeah, that worked out well the last couple of years. Larry, hi, hello, Larry.
Hi, Larry.
We appreciate it. Yeah. So yeah, I guess with the GSP, if you're worried about people telling you products are wrong or something, we've had the opposite happen though. But I guess they didn't. We asked for pictures and photos. I guess you could have asked for a video, but I guess you really couldn't see how the volume would have been. But we've had people try to scam us internationally, and it didn't work out for them. In fact, that was when eBay called, or we called eBay, and they were like, "Yeah, just ignore them." Like,
well, they're like, their Cabbage Patch has.
She said the ruffles were all ripped and
and she said there was like it was dirty and the stuffing was coming out and it had like black stains on it.
You're full.
And I'm like, well, show me pictures because my pictures don't show that. And she's like, my iPad's resolution isn't high enough to send a picture.
Yeah, that's right. This is getting bold. Go to Disney and see Mickey Mouse. He is. I've seen him. He's walking around all the time. They're giving away free Bibles at the flea market. I was tempted to look them up. I can't do that. That's Catholic guilt in me. We've been St. Vincent de Paul gives away Bibles, and there's been a couple times where I've seen some like really nice vintage ones and stuff, and I'm like, I bet this is worth money. And I'm like, I just can't do it. I'm like, I can't. It's that Catholic went to Catholic school guilt that they ingrain in you when you're in Catholic school.
You should have outgrown that.
Yeah, but you still have that little voice in the back of your head that's like, the priest isn't going to think very highly of this. They're probably going to get in trouble. So I just can't do it. I mean, and I don't mind. Someone else might need it, or whatever, and it's fine. Whatever. I mean, it's the same story in every book, right? Like it's not there's no variations or anything.
Well, isn't there's like an Old Testament and a New Testament?
The first edition.
Isn't there like different religions have different Bibles? I don't really know, to be honest.
The first edition is sitting in the bowels in the Vatican somewhere on scrolls. Would you sell LDS stuff? Some of their older books do well. We have.
We have?
Yeah. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Yeah, I know it is, but I don't remember selling them.
Yeah, we found one. We have. I guess that makes me a hypocrite.
Yeah, Adam, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't they believe? I'm not going to make fun of anybody's religion. Never mind. Yeah, we have.
Sorry. Yeah, you should probably just shut up right now.
Well, but in our defense, the LDS book was not like a scripture of any sort. It was like a discussion about certain location and something about like one of the original churches or something like that. I
Maybe
remember
it sounds familiar.
Had the guy with the thing that they're always pointing in a certain direction on the cover. So we've done that. Thing? Yeah, on the top of the steeples that they always have that guy holding like a scepter or something, and it has to point in a certain direction. You never seen it? You never seen it? Church of Jesus Christ a lot, or am I thinking is that a different religion? I don't know. I grew up a Catholic boy. Like I have no idea. As far as
I grew up a Catholic boy
until I was like 17, I thought Catholic was the only religion.
I grew up a rich Catholic boy.
Yeah, I have rich Catholic boy
eating my Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Did we have this discussion before? That's right. You didn't have. You had that.
Sorry, I didn't get a chance to mute the microphone, and I totally sneezed.
You get the that's right. You get the you got the generic great value. Adam, you have a lot of voices in your head, plus your wife's. I know it's getting crowded in there, Mark. I sell leather Bibles. A book's a book. Jesus doesn't want me to live in my car.
You tell him, Ann.
There you go. Okay.
That's right, Ann.
We had good luck selling Masonic books. Yeah. I think we sold a couple of those too, didn't we?
Yeah, I think
some Mason books. Yeah.
Familiar.
There was a period of time where we were buying a lot of books, and I know we've
Yeah.
sold several, but they always have free Bibles at St. Vincent de Paul, and we never get them. So I had a lot of Mormon postcards on Whatnot tonight, and it was the lowest lot of them all. Amish do not do well either. Which is funny.
People don't like the Amish.
You can't take pictures of Amish people.
Yeah, you're really not supposed to.
They don't. Yeah, you ever seen an Amish driver's license or ID card? They just have a blue block there. They don't. They're not allowed, they don't want to have the picture taken. Don't they believe that if you take the picture, your soul stays with the picture, like it's stealing your soul? Or I think that's what somebody told me. So
I don't know any of this.
Morny the Angel, is that his name? Is that really his name, Morny the Angel, or are you messing with me? Because is that really his name? Because that's not a good name. Adam, were you an altar boy? No, I was not. My brother was. I was not. They asked me if I wanted to be, and I was like, "Nah, I'm cool."
I'm cool.
All the bad press they got for altar boys, I'm kind of glad I didn't. But they, yeah, I don't want to get into my religious beliefs, or else I'd tell you why. But yeah, no, you don't want to hear about that. But no, I turned it down. I had better things to do with my life. That's still bad. I'm sorry. It's hard for me. It's very hard for me. When you grow up Catholic, it's hard because the Catholic religion is so not positive towards other people. It's very damning. You know what I mean? If you do this, you're a bad person, and you have to talk to the priest about it, and then say so many there's no positivity in the Catholic religion.
Yeah,
it's all very, very negative. So I did not take to the Catholic religion very well at all, because it was basically a bunch of people in robes telling me how bad of a person I am, and then they're like, but it's okay. He still loves you, and talk to that guy in that weird, creepy, dark booth and tell him everything you did wrong. And then he's going to tell you what to do afterwards. I
always went behind the screen.
I think I didn't care.
I was, because I was so ashamed.
I was very nonchalant.
And I was so scared. I always went behind it.
I called BS early in life on the Catholic religion.
I called BS early.
And not that I don't believe in that, like a higher power or anything like that, but it's more or less like the construction of the Catholic religion and how it's very negative towards you, and like you're a bad person.
Actually.
And like from a very young age, I was like, nah, people aren't that bad. Like you shouldn't. This is negative. I don't like it. Rosie said, I also grew up Catholic, but I had a study all religion phase. Oh, okay. Let me see. What's your next big goal to reach? The next big thing you're working towards? I'm going to be doing a Pittsburgh Picker news, and I'm currently brainstorming on everything to do and getting some ideas, but I have a few segments that have been suggested by you guys that I'm going to put in there, and then a few other things that I'm going to do. So we're going to try and do every Wednesday the news, and it's going to be the news that I think matters to you guys. So a lot of the things we talk about here just kind of condensed down. Because there's part of the audience that's really isn't always here. So a lot of people maybe want to see stuff like that. The Angel Moroni. Yes, he's an angel who visited Joseph Smith and told him the stories of the Book of Mormon. There you go. And they stick him on the top of their steeples, and he's pointing the stick somewhere. I got like 2,000 postcards of Amish folks. Are you telling me I have a box of souls? Yes, I am telling you that. I dated a pastor's daughter before. That doesn't work in the cat. That's not Catholic. That can't be Catholic. If it is Catholic, that's a problem. Did the priest ever try stuff under that big hat and smuggle you out? No, I don't know. Moroni the Angel, yeah. 5 Hail Marys. That's right, yeah. 5 Hail Marys.
I never said them. I just kneeled there and pretended.
Adam, I'm no longer practicing Catholic either. Yeah. Come and sit on my lap, Adam, and repent. Oh Lord, tell me easy. I got hit a lot on Sunday school because I kept talking back and was falling asleep. They basically let me pass their final test because they were tired of me. I like it. There you go. Wizard of Oz, who's behind the screen? Yeah, that's true. I'm so glad my mom converted to Lutheranism. First major news release: mailman steals garbage off porch, causes major USPS center shutdown, and there's a biohazard.
It is a biohazard, though.
It could be a with all that poop in there, sure. Yeah, it certainly could be. So
Crazy.
Yeah. What else happened this week that I wanted to talk about?
I don't really know.
There was something else that happened this week that I wanted to address, and I don't remember what it is. Let me think about it. Rachel says, "I'm sorry to anyone who's been hurt by religion. Jesus isn't like that. It's a relationship more important. We're a non-denominational." So, yeah, and Rachel's like, I've seen Rachel's posts about things like that, and they look so happy. And I'm like, I think back to my childhood, and I'm like, there wasn't a soul in my church that looked happy to be there. Like, that's just my opinion. Like, and I've been to other like Christian churches, and they all look so happy. And then I'm like, what was I doing? Like, I was in the dark ages. I mean, everyone was like this.
Yeah, that's how they all are.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to talk about it. Anyways, breaking news: USPS has increased the prices to cover the cost of picking up the garbage as well as the parcels. More at 11. That's right.
And
we've caused a major problem. If some of our customers start getting boxes of cat poop, that's going to be a bigger problem. But there was something I wanted to talk about, and I can't remember what it was. Let me look. Let's see if I wasn't there. There was a weird message that we got. Oh, you should talk about your. Oh no, didn't you get a weird message on Instagram? Oh no, that wasn't that weird.
What was it?
Didn't somebody just send you a random message about be well or something? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was like, "Hello, my lovely daughter. Be well and prosper."
Yeah,
I'm like, this isn't my mom.
Yeah.
So I was like, blocked. I was like, why is my mom saying hello, lovely daughter? Sometimes she does, though. Like, she'll text me in the morning. She's like, "Hello, lovely daughter. Can you pick me this up at the store or whatever?" But she doesn't message me on Instagram. So I was like, who is this person?
Yeah, it was a little weird. But yeah, I don't know. There was
my next goal, if anyone gives a crap.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram. So I'm gonna start doing reels.
She is.
I got some.
Actually, that would be a good topic of discussion. What kind of reels do you think Sarah should do with it? It's got to be Cabbage Patch related, and not so much reselling, more just Cabbage Patch related.
Yeah, I refuse to post anything but Cabbage Patch content on my Daily Cabbage page because that's just what it is now. Like at first I was like, maybe I'll post other stuff on it, but I'm not close, Boldly Grow. I only have like 1,500 followers. But I got like almost like 100 over this weekend.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Breaking news, sheets started closing at 10, people starving. That's true. My mom's priest told my dad that she would burn in hell if she married him and converted. Show your cabbage bowl.
I showed it last time, but I'll show it to you. I know. Well, I showed you. But yeah, this is gonna be. I'm gonna do like a reel with this somehow. But I got other props that I'm picking up tomorrow. But so I have. This is the cabbage plate, and then here's the actual cabbage bowl, and then on top is the cabbage lid. Yep. So this was half off. It was $4 at the thrift store. So I'm going to like put little cabbage patches in it and like
pose them,
do stuff. But I know, isn't this amazing? I didn't
Did you ever look it up? How much was it worth?
Yeah, I don't know. Are these worth anything? Holland mold cabbages?
No.
Guys, what's happening? I need new glasses. I'm tired of these.
I was thinking that for myself too. Like I need
myself on the big screen. I need something better than this. I have so many different pairs of glasses, but I like these bigger ones, and I need new glasses.
See you, Swamp Picker. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it.
Guys.
Talk about one thing you learned about yourself this week. Group therapy. That's really nothing I learned about myself this week. I did learn that I don't like driving on the highway because there's so many bugs lately.
Well, there's so many of this bowl.
Sarah lost out on a Cabbage Patch lot at a live auction yesterday.
No, I think he's telling me that he did.
Oh. Are you telling Sarah that, or are you saying she lost one?
I don't think I did because he said he was at a live auction, and how would I know? Yeah, the cabbage is like maybe worth like $20
Yeah.
on a good day.
Rosie learned.
It comes with little salt and pepper shakers. You can get those separately. Those are cute.
You want to know what Rosie learned about herself this week? Rosie learned that people say people from Massachusetts can't drive, but New Yorkers really can't drive. Yes, Rosie.
That's what she learned about herself.
I would argue that people from Ohio and Maryland and West Virginia also can't drive, because for whatever reason in those 3 states, they believe that the left lane is for cruising. And they like to ride next to somebody else doing the exact same speed as them all the way down the highway. And when you get behind them, they don't move. They're just all the way down the highway doing the speed limit. I can't stand it. Easily my biggest pet peeve. Rachel learned that I can lift a lot heavier than I have been in the gym. I quit being a pansy and cranked it up. There you go.
Way to go.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not close.
You can monetize before 10K now. It's like a case-by-case basis. Is weird.
I know. I saw that.
Yeah. I learned that time does not heal things, but positive actions do. It's a good one. I like it. Such an excellent vegetable. Sarah, you don't like cabbage.
I do. I love it.
No, but you don't like the cabbage soup your mom makes.
I like it. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, now you're outing me to my mother. She's probably still.
Well, no, I mean you don't like cabbage soup here. I do. I'm the one who she makes it for me. I
know. I mean, I like it. It's good.
Yeah, cooking with cabbies. Sorry, that won't work now. You have a spiny thing, baby in a cabbage on a spiny thing, baby in a cabbage. Spinny thing. Yeah, you have a spinny thing, baby in a cabbage.
Yeah, I could go like.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Around in circles, I could spin it.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know, guys. Reels just seem like something I don't want to do, but I'm gonna do them.
Make small skits like a minute comic about cabbies, inspiration from Muppet Babies. Yeah, there's already somebody that does that, and they don't do well with their reels. And it's hard to do because your hands are going to be in every shot, so it's not like you can.
Well, their hands aren't in it.
No, but that's what makes them weird. Is that like sometimes like you only see half the cabbage patch.
I think they use like a grabber.
Either way, it makes
you know what I mean.
They still have to cut it off, and it's still.
I don't know, guys.
Cabby's go to sheets. Cabby stolen off the porch. Cabby stuck in a smoker. Adam ships wrong Cabby. Amber Alert goes out. Actually, the Amber Alert would be funny.
But guys, I've seen those glasses. I love those. I want them.
Yeah. I want those ones that James May was wearing with the it looks like the lens goes all the way through the bridge. I thought those were cool.
Yeah.
I had a similar cabbage bowl sold at a mall booth for $20.
Yeah, that's how much it's worth about $20. It's Holland mold.
He was telling you missed out on a live cabbie auction.
Oh, I don't even know. How would I know?
Or he missed a cabbie at a live auction.
Yeah. Like how would I even know?
That's right. Wait till you get to Cali, Rosie. Humans can't drive. Yeah, California drivers. Although California drivers are aggressive, they do understand the concept of the passing lane, and very seldom do they jam up traffic that way. Now, driving on city streets and stuff, they're just very aggressive, rude, mean drivers, which is different. Humans can't drive. That's true. Yes, in New Jersey, you get ticketed for cruising in the left lane. So, yeah. So, and thank you for coming in. That was a new name for me.
Pajama Day.
Thanks for coming in. Yeah. So they announced like 2 months ago that they were going to start ticketing people for that here, and they have not. And like it happens all the time, and it drives you insane. And like I actually had a guy today, he was riding in the passing lane the whole way down, and I finally had an opening where I could pass him on the right and get over in front of him. But like I did it like my car has sensors, so it tells me when someone's behind me, and it tells me when they're clear. So when the light goes off, they're clear. So I just cut over as soon as I could because there was a car in front of me, because I had to rush around him because he was riding in the stupid passing lane. And he got mad at me for cutting him off and started flicking me off and stuff. And I'm like, dude, you're the one doing this. Like, there's a reason why it's set up this way, is because accidents like this happen a lot because of people like you.
Yeah.
Because people are trying to get around. People might be having to make a left turn. Like, there's a million reasons why you shouldn't be sitting in that lane. And like, I was like, yeah, get out of your car, please. I will gladly tell you why you're an idiot. Like, go back to PennDOT and get the driver's manual and read it a little bit closer, and you will know that you shouldn't be riding in that lane.
Some people don't know that.
No, a lot of people don't know that, but they should start ticketing. And like he said, like Pajama Day said, you do get ticketed for that in a lot of other states. California used to ticket for it, like, and they went aggressive with it. Like cops would follow people around, and a lot of people didn't know, and they get a warning, and then the second time they get a ticket. Like, have a nice day. Like, it is illegal. I've driven a half a dozen countries. Sucks everywhere. That's true. Pennsylvania and New York are the worst drivers I've ever seen. They turn into whack jobs when they realize Delaware is only one highway and its speed doesn't matter. Is that true? Like Highway 1 going up and down, because like I have been told by many people not to speed in Dewey, do not speed.
Well, they pull over for DUIs. They're like crazy.
Yeah, people have told me do not speed in the beach towns. Period. Like stick to the speed limit. And then
I
when
get
you're
the
outside of
Delmarva
them,
news.
you shouldn't go that fast because they're going to ticket you. Like people told me Delaware is very strict about ticketing on Highway 1, but if Tommy's saying it's not true, I'm gonna be flying up the road now. New York is the same for cruising in the left lane. Yeah, it's awful. Hi, Laura. Thanks for coming in. Sticking mop handle in the cabbie butt. No, handsome. That's not right. You can't do that. Find a trash cabbie. Do a video of taking its head off. Use ketchup for special effects.
Seems.
No, she's going more down. She wants to get on the cute avenue for people.
No.
Everybody that follows her because Cabbage Patches are so cute. So murdering them is not a good idea. A lot of new drivers, 16 plus, who can't drive. True. Can you still not pump your own gas in Jersey? You can still not pump. I can vouch for that because I got to not pump my own gas while in New Jersey. And I was told not to tip, but I had to tip him. I just had to. I gave him $2. Like I had to. I was in a tipping mood anyways, because you're in a casino, you're tipping everybody. So.
You're in a tipping mood.
Adult cabbie, stripper cabbies, 420 cabbie, single mom cabbie. This all sounds awful. Yes, road rage. Good for a couple sales. Keep going. Whatever. Bear shoes heading to Pottstown, Pennsylvania. That's not far from us. Yes, and I'm in PA, but New Jersey still has gas attendants. Still can't be trusted to do it on your own. Yeah. Yes, there's one highway. Do not speed anywhere out of state. Oh, so you're saying I'm confused now. I know there's one highway. I'm well aware of Highway 1 running up through the middle of Delaware. Yeah, but they've told us do not speed anywhere out of state. So, let's see. It's called tourist tax. Oh, okay.
Toron tax. Tourist moron.
Yeah, I think.
Get Adam a new monitor.
I think. Where did I see that? What did I mess that up?
It said it's called Toron tax. Tourist moron. You said it's called tourist tax.
Well, I thought he was correcting himself there.
Oh.
I thought he was calling himself a moron, but I'm not sure. Chicago cab drivers, worst drivers. They believe stoplights are suggestions. Same thing in New York City, man. So New York City's much worse than Chicago, but equally bad. I hit my first antique market yesterday for postcards. The market was off-putting, but I am pleased. 48 cards, 2 photos, and I picked it up. See, there you go. Good suggestion from us, huh? I'm glad you got it. They're there, and it seems like they're ignored a lot there. And because there's a lot of antique markets that will ask over eBay prices, and postcards are not one of those things. And pictures a lot of the times too. People are catching on to the cabinet card thing, but for the most part, like old photos, just they don't even care. They just want to get rid of them. Because we did go to that one that was in Beaver. Remember they had that like glass case of cabinet cards, and they had like a couple like really good ones for like $100.
Yeah, I bought the rest of the not great ones the last time.
Yeah, they sold well
by myself. Yeah,
I think the cabinet card market's getting a little flooded on eBay, but either. Mark says M80 or cabbies or Mentos and Coke in a cabbie. Pop rocks. He just wants you to beat up cabbies.
No, I won't.
Adam was in a tipping mood, but no cows around. That's right. Only fans cabbies. If you're out of state, do not speed. It is what I meant. See? Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably why they told me not to do that. I went through a toll in New York that was pay by plate. How are they doing that? How are they going to enforce that? I pay it. I haven't done that before. Okay, so they do that.
They mail it to you.
They mail you a bill in the mail. Yeah.
Then you just go on a website and you pay it.
Yeah. That's what they do that here because they got rid of all the toll. And I still don't know how they did that. Did they just lay everybody off?
I don't know.
I mean, they would have had to, right? Or I guess maybe they offered them different positions within PennDOT.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But either way. So yeah, we have no toll collectors, but we still have the toll booths, and it's either pay by plate or you can get a pass. And Pennsylvania set it up so that you pretty much, if you're going to travel the turnpikes in any way, shape, or form, you're dumb not to have the pass, because it's cheaper if you have the digital pass than it is to get the pay by plate. So everybody has the pass now, and yeah, but they'll just mail it to you in the mail and then you pay it. So don't speed in Virginia. That's also true. And my mouse is just not working for no reason whatsoever.
Why don't you get a new mouse?
Yeah, I should.
And a new monitor.
This is just not working.
Would you like me to do it?
Nah, I got it now. They nail you for 5 over in the speed trap beach towns. Route 1 is not bad, but still much harder than on out-of-state drivers. That's what I kind of figured. Sold a $65 postcard at the flea market yesterday. I only bought about 15 of them, local subjects. Nice. I like that. Rosie, they take a pic of your plate and mail you a bill. Yep.
Yeah.
Tied the cabbies up. Have one dressed in an evil clown hostage negotiation video. Very cute. Yeah, super cute.
This sounds ransom is a complicated.
Ransom. Oh, they did it with the Bay Bridge too. So no cash, just easy pass. Well, that's probably good for the Bay Bridge.
My mom literally just got a bill from the Bay Bridge from 2017 2017. Not 2019, the last time we were there, but 2017 when my dad was still alive, and that was the last time they went together. She got a bill like last week.
You didn't tell me that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, she called me in the morning and she's like, I don't believe this.
For those of you that are confused that live on the West Coast, there's a Bay Bridge that goes over the Chesapeake in Maryland, and that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
And it's frightening.
And she's like, I just got a thing in the mail from the Bay Bridge from 2017.
Wow, they're on it.
It's like, oh.
That's a slower response time than California has. And
I don't know what's happening.
They moved the toll booth people to the DMV, and they're all qualified in rudeness. True. Yeah, that would work out. But if I don't pay it in Massachusetts, they would make me pay it to register my car or renew my license. I think if you don't pay it, they're going to send you to collections. So, take that whichever way you'd like. We don't have toll people anymore either, but I have an EX pass thing. But I guess New York doesn't use that. Yeah, see, all the states around us use the same pass, right? Like Maryland, you can use an easy pass to cross the Bay Bridge.
Yeah, you can.
And Ohio uses it for their turnpike, and so does West Virginia for their tolls.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just have something called an EZ pass, and it's the same. So sold a baseball postcard on eBay last night for $40. I paid 45 cents on Whatnot. I had it listed for 3 hours. Wow, that's a good turnaround for a postcard for sure. So. Here's my beef. Us Easy Pass owners are paying higher and higher rates to make up for all of the mailed bills that are ignored. That's true. It's true. Because they're not using that, as Sarah has noted many times on driving the turnpike, they're not using that money to fix the turnpike. So
no,
because it's full of potholes. So
like, what is happening?
Every time we hit a pothole, Sarah's like, it shouldn't be there. We pay enough money. They should
that and like those like lines that go across it, and it's like ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Why are those lines there?
Yeah, and more importantly, why can't they do something to smooth those out a little bit so it's not?
It's so annoying.
There was that one portion of the turnpike, like right when we were getting like near Harrisburg, and I swear there was 100 of them, and it was
oh god, it's like that if you go to Oakdale.
Yeah.
From Robinson, it's not the turnpike, but it's terrible. What is happening?
Well, and then there's that road in front of the city where you actually go like this.
Yeah,
like it's for like a half a mile. Your whole car is going won't, and everybody, both lanes do it, and you're like, can't you just
do something about that?
Do something about this. Like I know it's a major thoroughfare, but still, like. This is inexcusable. Like your car should not be bouncing up and down. Like, and it's to the point, like, if you had a bad suspension, you're going. Like
it's bad, guys.
Yeah. So let's see. Are you? Let's see. Just sold a beer tap to Delaware. Yay! One of the layaway customers paid. Beer tap. Those are tough items sometimes, but nice. I like it. Are you starting to pick up winter items? Not really.
We're picking up whatever we feel
pick
like.
We're picking up the same 4 things we sell all the time. So
I was gonna actually go to the bins. Like I got up and I went to drive Uber, and there were like no orders today. So I literally had like one order and I did it. And then I was like, I'm done with this. So I got myself a sandwich and a Wendy's strawberry frosty, which
that's
I will
what it was.
say.
That's what I wanted to talk about. I knew there was something else.
Is correct. She said I think it tastes like maybe cherry or something.
She said medicine.
She said today, yeah. Tastes like a combination of Pepto-Bismol and children's pink penicillin. It does not taste
which
like
is amazing.
strawberry.
The children's pink penicillin I could deal with, but with Pepto-Bismol thrown in there, I think
it is not good. I would not get it again.
And
my Baconator was disgusting.
But you ate it.
I was hungry. It tasted like nothing, like no seasoning or anything. It reminded me of that terrible burger I ate at the Heart Attack Cafe in Vegas. I was having flashbacks of that horrible night.
Grease burger.
I did not feel good, and that burger was terrible, and I thought I was going to get beaten.
Yeah.
And it was disgusting. Yeah. Anyways, 10 out of 10 would not recommend the strawberry frosty.
Everybody remembers that penicillin whenever they were kids, and that stuff was delicious.
I never liked it.
Oh my god, I loved
They called it. They tried
bottle.
To make us drink it. They called it bubblegum medicine. Yeah. No, I know the truth. It's penicillin. Don't, please.
So the reason they're there is so you wake up and not ram the booth. That's it. Okay. The Newcastle bill. Well, I don't know what that is. You will also be going back to the auction house and see if they have a bunch of ornaments again like last year.
I don't know because they had those in June.
Yeah,
and it's August now.
Yeah.
So I don't
know. I mean, we check our that auction every week.
I didn't look this week. Did you?
No.
Like we check it every week.
I didn't. Normally, I see it on Facebook. Maybe they didn't have it. Mark, are you still here? Was the auction any good this weekend? Or this weekend?
They didn't have it.
Oh, see.
The last one they had was July 30th.
So yeah, they must be on vacation.
Wow, did they not have it for 2 weeks?
Yeah. If that sounds complicated, why not just use shorts of you holding and talking about one cabbie a day? That love you put into cleaning it and making it look good. Explain things like, yeah. See, and I think she is going to do that, like a cabbie of the day or cabbie of the week ideas. Or something. Yeah, she's going to do a bunch of things like that. Yes, keep picking up. Rosie's picking up snow boots. Yep, lines are to stop the sleepers. No, these aren't lines. These are like the rubber asphalt filling that they use to fill in cracks.
Yeah, it's not like on the side.
Or
it's not like the rigid.
Whenever the pieces of asphalt that they put together start to buckle, they cut down the middle. They cut down the middle, and then they fill it in with this like black goo.
Yeah,
and
it's like rubber.
This hard. We're not talking about the rumble strips. We're talking about there's literally like this black goo that's
if we're driving on the rumble strips, I think we have bigger problems.
this is black goo. This is like this.
I'm always on the side. It's always like,
I know what it is. So from like hot cold,
yeah.
the two little pieces start to go like this. So they'll cut the center out and then they'll put this black goo and it's the whole way down. But PennDOT takes it a step further, and if there's any cracks or anything, they fill that in too. So it's like all the way down, and it's annoying. Like there should be a way for them to smooth that back out. And I know they're saving money by not doing it and letting the tires do it because eventually it will wear it down, but it's still stupid. And it's annoying. We have tons of freight forwarders here in Newcastle, Georgetown, Milton, and the main ones. In Delaware, a city in Delaware. Oh yeah, you do. Because we ship to one very frequently. It's Cabbage Patches, and I think it's in Wilmington.
I think it's Newcastle, actually.
It might be Newcastle. Yeah, we ship to one all the time for Cabbage Patches. Pennsylvania is the worst for road repair. Only been there a few times, but I thought it was going to lose a tire. Yeah, for sure.
I got 2 flat tires that one time.
She did? Yeah.
Because of it.
Larry, I used to drive from New York to Cincinnati and back when I was in grade school. Over 8 years, Erie, PA never finished the roads. It's true. Millsboro, that's cool. I go through there like once a week. Small country town. There's no fooling Sarah. Twice. Keep the water from going under the road. Yeah, it does, but it's annoying, Mark. So they had one. I didn't make it.
Or did they not put the pictures on Facebook?
They didn't put it on Facebook though.
It says the last post says live public auction Saturday, July 30th.
Yeah.
What is happening? Or do I have to go on Auction Zip? Because that website's terrible.
That website is terrible. Roadway Band-Aids. That's pretty much what they are. Does Zombie City still exist there? I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Are you talking about like when they have the zombie like meetup or whatever because of the Night of the Living Dead?
They might. I don't know.
Is that what he's talking about?
Or is that like the Krampus celebration that they do every year? That's weird.
Krampus is Christmas.
Yeah, I know, but they look like zombies.
Yeah, they're weird. You did see it on Facebook? What is happening? I don't have it.
It's strange.
Did they block me? Sicklesmith, did you block me?
You have been getting blocked a lot lately for some reason.
Oh no. Here it is. Maybe it was because of the top post or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. That's in Philly, by the way. Not as good as the furries. No, nothing's as good as the furries. The furries are awesome. Krampus postcards sell for good prices. I would believe that. We go to a really cool Christmas place in Pennsylvania. I think it's in Reading. Our kids love it. I could believe that. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool Christmas places. We actually have one of the better light displays north of here, and we've gone there several times. It's been awesome. So.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania we have drive-through lights. We drive through and people pay per the car. I think it's a East Coast thing or it's a Pennsylvania thing. I don't know. Did anybody else live on the East Coast have places where you go and pay per car to drive through Christmas lights? Because
that's just here.
It's not in California. I mean, and if really? It is, I don't remember ever seeing any. But they we have that one. Is Heartwood Acres back, or is it that's not a thing anymore?
It is, I think, but that one's not that good.
Yeah,
well, Ogleby.
There's
Ogleby or however y'all call it in West Virginia.
That one's in West Virginia, but it's just outside of it's not far from us. That one was
horrible
terrible.
About that one is when you drive through, you're supposed to just keep like your parking lights on. You're not supposed to keep your headlights on.
Yeah.
And everyone keeps their headlights on, so they're blaring in your face. So you can't see the road, and the road is filled with potholes.
Yeah, and there's massive gaps between Christmas displays.
Yeah,
so like there's a period of time where you're sitting in the dark. There's nothing around you for like half a mile, and you're like, "This is why couldn't they put something here?" There's a big field and there's nothing there,
and the traffic is so backed up.
So terrible.
You can't even leave if you wanted to.
Yeah.
When we got to like a road where we could turn, Adam and I are like, we're bailing out.
Everybody was going this way. We went this way. Like we didn't have any clue where we were. We texted our friend who was with us. We're like, we're leaving. We can't do this anymore. It was so bad. Let's see. What's for sheets tonight? I don't think we're going.
Yeah, we had all you can eat sushi with our friends earlier today.
They have bright nights. Okay,
so good.
Is that the same thing, Rosie, where you pay per car and somebody else sets up the lights, or is it like a thing in a neighborhood? We still doesn't see California. I avoid them. I'm not doing drive-ins. I see ours isn't a drive-in. Ours is a massive field, and there's like a road, and you drive, and there's different displays scattered all over the field.
And there's like the one that we go to, and that was in Butler, that has like things over that you like drive through. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is. And different music, like you tune into a certain radio station. There's music per things. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
we do drive. Then they have them in Denver.
The music actually goes along to the lights.
Yeah, the Hers Potato Chip Factory used to have a cool drive-through Christmas spread.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Only cousin Eddie is dumping his RV while I pay to see that. There's a guy out here that does it. He sets up every year, and every year he's got an RV. He gets a mannequin holding the hose coming from
in a bathroom,
the thing, and he's dumping it. Well, nothing's dumping into the sewer, but he has that. And then they have a station wagon parked in the driveway with the bent tree on it, or the tree with the root on it, and they have something else in their front yard. I think Clark hanging off the front of their house or something like that. Yeah. If I drive an hour to the walking one, that's free. It's 10 times better. There you go.
Oh.
When cross-posting, does everyone leave the FedEx at the 2-pound rate at Macari? For Smart Post, We do. I go as high as 3 because it's the same. It's the same. It's $7.99 up to 3 pounds. So, yeah. If you're doing Smart Post, I go up to 3 just to make it. We found the Wawas in town. We are making plans to try it out. Nice. It's good.
Wawa.
What about the Facebook page called Some Pittsburgh, focusing on the problem of public pooping in downtown Pittsburgh? Is that a thing really? Now? Oh,
we don't go downtown ever because we don't live near downtown.
We don't go that frequently, but that's a shame. See, it was only a matter of time. They brought the scooters out, and now this is happening. It's the scooters' fault. I blame the scooters. Look at Kozar's Christmas Village in Reading. So cool. All right, I'm gonna check that out this year. Yeah, it's a drive-through with music and stuff. Lots of life. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's what we have in California. It's also in the OC Fairgrounds. You drive around and see all the lights with music while driving in there.
Maybe you like it better California. If you're outside, because here it's freezing. So
yeah, that's true. Walking ones would not work out very well. But all right, well, we're over by 10 minutes. So what do we got coming up? I think I'm not making any promises, but I might.
We look how long it took him
to with the news. I'm going to start it off with what I think is going to be the way to go, and this is going to evolve because I have. It's going to end up a lot like the live show, where the first couple ones are going to be something, and then we're just going to eventually go in certain directions. So I'm going to try my hardest, or not try my hardest. I'm not making any promises, but if I can. No,
I'm not going to try my hardest. I'm not.
I need to script this one a little bit more than I script most of them. So if I can get all the thoughts and everything that I want to cover down and be able to film the video, I will. So that's what possibly could be coming up on Wednesday, but I don't know that with 100% certainty. So don't hold me to it. If it's not this Wednesday, it'll be coming up in the coming weeks. But I think I am going to just start it off, kind of see where it goes, and kind of make tweaks as I go through. And feel free to critique if you guys are watching. I would appreciate the feedback. So yeah, that's what's coming up. And then tomorrow night, me, Jimmy, and Ed will be live right here on this channel, the three of us, doing our Monday Night Vibe, talking about reselling and whatever else comes up. And so vibing. Tune in for that. And then me and Sarah back here Thursday saying hello to all you beautiful people. So that is what's coming up on the channel thus far. Anything else you want to talk about?
Follow my Instagram.
Please follow us. If you don't have an Instagram account, make one. Follow us.
I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers. I'm at
soon,
like 15,
soon reels
over 1,500 right now.
Reels will be coming.
I'm trying my best, but I guess I'm just not good enough.
I had a customer complain for using high shipping for USPS on Macari, so I changed it back to FedEx Ground Economy. Laura, take the dimensions out and look at Smart Post, because you don't have to put dimensions in on Macari; they're optional. So look at Smart Post; it's only $7.99. So it's a little slow though, just so you know. So they will suck at first. Yeah, they might. I don't think they're going to suck. I think they're just going to be kind of an evolution. They're going to be what I think people want to hear, and then I'm going to probably throw in a few, kind of testing segments and see what the comments say, and so forth and so forth. So it'll evolve, just like everything else evolved on this channel. So that just seems to be the best way to do this, because I was going to try and nail it down and like get exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm like, nah, because that just not going to work. Because when we were at the bins, like, it started off just being us not saying anything, and then Sarah started talking, and that created such a positive response. So we both started talking, and it flipped back and forth, and that's just how we do it. So we try first, and then then make it work. I have food complaints to make. Oh, okay, that'll be fun. I'm starting a segment, 12 signs you should quit reselling. I like it. Thank you, Adam, Sarah, and Mickey. Good night.
Yeah, Mickey saved us from the raccoon.
That's right. Thank you, Mickey. So that's it for today, guys. We will see you. Well, Sarah and I will see you Thursday. I'll be here tomorrow night with Jimmy and Ed. So tune in for that 9 p.m. tomorrow. And,
do it.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next time.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.